All right, look at that. There you are. How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. How the hell are you?
I am hundreds. Thank you, brother. It's a long time, bro. You look as gorgeous as I remember you from high school, man. How the hell do you do it? Who's your
You're
dealer?
being too kind, man.
Take me to your dealer immediately, bro.
You figured it out, man.
That's what it
You
is.
figured it out.
Good drugs. All this time we were dead right, man. Check this. Here we go. There, you you got a name, bro. Look at that. There we go. This is a. I mean, this is.
So tell me, is this as latent as it appears to me?
No, not on the broadcast. So it'll settle, and you're looking much better than you did before. It's actually a good picture, bro. So you're looking hundreds. Give it some time. It'll settle.
All right, cool.
But cheers, bro. Cheers. First of all, been a long time.
Cheers, man.
Your hair looks gorgeous. Don't worry. I mean, if I had hair like it, I would also fondle it all freaking night. Cheers, my brother.
Lekker, man.
Mm.
I sent the invite out to a couple of peeps just last minute, but I didn't put a message to it, so I don't know if they know what the fuck if they think it's spam. Or what the fuck.
Exactly, bro. No problem, brother.
Are we live? Are we live yet?
We live, bro. We've been live. We've been live for a while already. We've got a bunch of people already. So check out.
We're not a cat. We are live.
We are live, bro. Check this out. Can you see these comments when they come up? There we go. Mark Sell says, fuck, grey hair. Screw you, Mark. Don't you come in here with your negative shit. And it's accurate.
What are we going to do, man?
It's accurate. It pains us, and they're right. And fuck it. What do we do, bro? What do we do? What are you drinking tonight, buddy?
I'm trying a Japanese whiskey called Akashi. It was like on special on one day only.
Oh, sick.
And it's okay. Linda and I are hectic single. And we're actually this is supposed to be soberary.
Yeah.
And tonight we just thought, fuck it, I'm gonna speak to Art. What better reason than to break, and who else to blame?
Me again. Me again. Ard and Martin. This is what I picked up at the liquor store today, and I've just cracked it for those of you who are wondering. I don't know if you've heard of this, Aki. I've obviously got to do the rum because I'm the pirate. I don't know if you can see.
Hey, are you in your boat?
No, not tonight. I'm in Le Donjon.
Oh man, Art, I gotta tell you, man, I am so. You know me. I'm usually like a very sweet, big heart guy, and I'm so happy for you. You've always been a trendsetter in that. Fuck it, I'm gonna I'm gonna tour the world. I'm gonna live in the States. I'm gonna, not that I obviously was born there, but I've done it like reverse,
Yeah.
But you've always been the first to fucking put your balls on the line and just do it. And living on a fucking boat or having a boat is like the most rock and roll dream anyone could have. And as much as I'm happy for you, I'm also fucking jealous.
Bro, I'm gonna take that for exactly how that is meant and intended, because I also know your heart. But yeah, bro, I hear you. Bro, let me put your mind at rest. First of all, it probably sounds amazing. Let me also just tell some other people who might think that I'm living this glamorous life. Yes, I bought this old heritage building that is a castle. There's no other way you can describe it. It's a castle. And but bro, the bank owns it. The bank owns my freaking boat. We South African rock stars, bro. It doesn't matter. We know what we've earned. It's just about putting yourself out there. You see, the difference with me is I don't have kids, so so that's my baby. I can take the risk.
Yeah.
Worst comes to worst, unfortunately to say this, but the bank takes it all back, and I come move in with you and Linda. I'll be the third Great Dane. I'll be the bulldog.
But give me a ride in that sucker first, though, huh?
Before, bro, the banks are gonna have to fight us. We're gonna have cannons on there. We're gonna have shotguns. We'll do it. We'll do the final Alamo.
The Pirates of Rainbow Ridge.
100%. We will fight. We'll fight in the hillsides, and we shall fight in the streets, but we shall never surrender. I don't know. All right. So.
Wow. What the fuck? That was cool.
Bro,
Jesus, that's.
I got my desk up, bro. Okay, let me do this. Let me do this quickly. So the way this works. First of all, everyone who's on, thank you so much. This is incredible. Could I ask you the biggest favor in the world? Could you please just go to the bottom of wherever you're seeing this on and just click share? That really, really helps. Never mind the stars request and all that caca. I don't know what's going on with that. That's all new creative stuff, which I'm going to talk to Martin about just now. But if you could at least share this post, that makes the world of a difference for people who are creating stuff. And it's just incredible. There's so many of you online. This is amazing. And before I start, I also want to thank, bro, somehow by the grace of God, I started this thing just going, hey man, I want to catch up with my buddies. And by the second show, I had a cool sponsor jump on board, bro. So there's a company called Pay Just Now. I'll get into them just now. They are incredible. PayJustNow.com. And tonight they've given you, Martin Cito Otto from Wonderboom, the opportunity to give 5,000 Rand away to anyone that you want in your life.
What?
Yeah, tonight, right now on the stream.
Man.
Yeah. Except Linda, unless Linda poses as if she starts to comment, you got to try and motivate for it in the comment section on here. Or actually, it really doesn't matter. The cool thing is that's just what they're doing. So if you know of musos or struggling sound engineers, whatever. I know Francois last night, helped two sound engineers out. So that is for sure what's happening tonight on the show. Thanks to the sponsor.
Amazing, man.
How cool is that, bro?
How fucking cool is that? So anybody, they don't have to be logging on to this stream or whatever.
Well, I mean, preferably we want to reward the guys who are commenting on the stream. So if you see any of their comments somewhere, what I'll do is later on I'll put up some comments. But if you just in your mind, if you feel led, whatever you want, this is your show, it's your night. This is your night. You choose where the $5,000 is going to go. It's quite a good feel good thing, which I'm just I don't know how, but these Oaks are legend, and I'm going to talk about them a little bit later if you don't mind. But first of all,
that's very cool, man. Yeah,
it is. It
nice.
is.
Again, the fucking yes. What an innovate. I don't know how. I'm going to start gushing again. But so I can think about it, and then we could take it. I'll think about it during the show.
Yes.
It's not like I give it to Elon Musk by mistake or something like that.
There is no wrong selection. You can choose it. You can give it to I'll give you an idea. Check it. Here's a comment coming up. Just I don't know if you can see the screen. Check this. Here, you get these kinds
now
of.
I can, yeah.
Okay, you see, you can get these kind of comments coming up, and there'll be a few of them throughout the show. Everyone motivating what they need cash for. You know what I'm saying, bro? So just whichever one speaks to you, that's how it works. All right. So and that's brought to you by.
Okay, cool.
By the radness of PayJustNow.com.
Okay, I already know somebody.
Oh, there we go.
I already know somebody. All right.
That's awesome. We'll hold back on that. So the point of this is,
cool.
The point of this is a catch up with my mate, bro. Not a lot of people know this, but we sat in geography class. I actually have a vivid recollection that for some reason, I don't know, but I have a vivid memory of you sitting to my right. Who was what was our geography teacher's name?
Oh man,
Oh shit. I don't know. I
he was
can't
such
remember.
a
Was it a he? I thought it was a chick.
he was such a dork. Oh wait a minute, I don't know. It depends on what standard. So standard 8. Man, was it a chick? Chick with a mustache. I thought it was the vice, not the vice head, because that was man. You know who will be able to help us out is Linda.
Linda, come on.
These are the benefits of an ex-schoolmate. Oh Jesus! How what's the word? Incestuous is it?
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
living literally like 1.5.
What is incestuous here?
1.5 Ks from where I used to live. When I was in
Linda!
high school. Now,
Woo!
where's Linda?
There she is. How you
Have
doing?
a earphone there.
Yeah, get a headphone in. Hello, darling.
Hello.
Look at you, looking like someone who's also just straight out of standard 8. What the two of you guys been taking? I want to know. You guys better take me to your dealer. You guys haven't aged a bit, and it's not fair.
Yoga and running.
And mushrooms and nice coffee. And I don't know about her, but lots of FIFA.
Lots of FIFA.
No!
FIFA.
Oh, reef. I was going to say, but I don't remember you being into football.
We aren't, except for World Cup, and then we like support bad teams like the USA.
Yeah. all the ones will never have a chance of winning. Bro, 100% reefer. What are you talking about? This is the show. We're going to talk about mushrooms. Reefer, I've got a quick story before you come or go, Linda. You can say as long as you want, but I'm sorry. I got to say it. You introduced me to LSD, darling. you were the... Are we allowed to say that? Is your mum watching? Who knows? Who cares? What do you think is going to happen?
I don't know. How did that happen? I don't remember.
Yeah, no, okay, that's fine. I could have the wrong Linda, but white horse in.
No.
Okay. Is that an indication to not carry on with this? The truth of the matter is.
No, it's probably for you. Oh, come on, man. Yes, we were all teenagers. So if there's any prudes on this line going like, oh, Linda Gomes,
did
really?
LSD?
Did she do LSD?
Ooh.
Yeah. When I knew she was always a drug.
So I'm telling you, we used to hang out somewhere at White Horse, and I was petrified of it in the beginning, and you had just kind of started, not that you did it much. You did it. You did it a lot.
That's not my friend who got me onto it.
That's a sound effect. That's cheating.
Wow, bro, I've come in my home.
I will say, for the record, I actually have never touched LSD since then.
Since White Horse?
Yeah, sure.
Because
since I was about 18.
Because why? Why would you? What's wrong with it? Taken in microdoses and at the correct time and place. Not the way we used to take it, like we were trying to eat papers. We were trying to eat
like it was the
90s. So there's my story with the beautiful Linda. I'm sorry whether you like. I wouldn't say you gave it to me, but you were a part. You were like around about that same kind of era, and then I was with Glenn and Leon, and I had that microdot, and I had such a freak out of a trip at White Horse Inn. That was
that was Leon.
Yeah, you can't blame Leon for everything. You started all the shit.
But listen, you remember we had this real, like, not incestuous, it's the wrong word, but we had this group of Chinas that all used to hang out at the back of the dance floor. There was like this little door that you could kind of go in and out of.
Yes.
And there was a passage with like little seats. And
we all,
at the White Horse.
I do remember that.
And so when we weren't dancing to Paulo with Cito doing lights.
I love it. Exactly.
We were talking shit and just misbehaving in that little side passage. Like we used to stay there for hours. I mean, you get lost,
Nursing your black labels and rum
I
and
didn't
coke.
know.
No, never. Surely not. Not us. But do you remember what was it? It was like the alternative dance floor. And that was, they were just playing Metallica Black and like Pixies. And we had our long hair, and Bruce Fulford was like on the dance floor like this. And, do you remember that shit? How crazy is that?
Listen, we were thick as thieves, actually. Yeah.
Uh-oh. What are the dogs? What are the dogs done? I heard something. Which one?
Am I going to get it? You're going to get it.
Okay, I'm gonna go and see the dogs.
No. You guys must ching chong cha sudden death. Come, let's do it live on air. Ching chong cha sudden death. Who gets to go and do that?
Ching chong cha.
Ching chong cha.
Ching chong cha.
Oh, sorry, brother. Sorry, I have to change the name. This is no longer an interview with Martin. This is chaos. This is absolute chaos.
So listen.
Yes.
Speaking of chaos, this is Basil.
Okay, Basil. Hello, Basil. Oh, where's
Basil?
Jeff, excuse me. We got a show.
Where's Jeffrey?
Where's Jeff? Hold on. Give me a second. You just stay right there.
Jeffrey and Scotty.
Hold on a second. They don't realize that I've got biltong for them. Hold on. Jeffrey! Scotty! Get down immediately!
Hi.
Sorry. Sorry about that. I don't know what happens with my kids. Sometimes, I actually give them so much biltong that they actually get full. They have to go outside and like just chill out for a second. No, I'm joking, man.
And they're like, bitch, please, is that biltong? Don't you have something better for us?
Like, seriously, this is the second show of the week. I'm so full. I've got so much biltong. That is so good to see you, darling. You are looking, looking great.
This is our new failure.
Okay. What do we have there?
The Scrappy Doo.
What is that?
We don't know.
Is it a cat? Oh shit! You can't hear shit. Oh my God! I can't believe Jeff has left me.
He looks like he's.
What is that?
Tell Jeff that he is a cross between I don't know. He came from Great Dane Rescue. He was a failed.
Oh, he's eating the cable, Linda. It's eating it. What is his name again?
Scrappy Doo.
Scrappy Doo. I mean, how can you not? Now, explain to me the size of mess that our delightful Martin is having to pick up at the moment. What happened as far as you?
Babe, what did they break? He'll come and give you a.
Okay.
Listen, I will give a last. Maybe I'll send some photos through to Cito.
Yeah.
But I was looking for photographs for my But's 50th the other day.
Yeah.
And I'm going through my albums, and obviously I found our ice rink photos with you and me and Leon and Chris Furness when we go to Krugersdorp Ice Rink.
No ways.
And we get trashed on tequila at the spur before we hit the ice rink.
Never. We would never have got drunk or taken drugs or done anything like that in our lives, surely. So it's the wrong group. You got the wrong album.
Well, I think everyone's just trying to process you at the ice rink more than anything else.
Me?
Everything else, they're like, oh, yeah.
I am as graceful as a ballerina at the ice rink, or not?
I'm going to send some photos and people can decide.
Let's hold
but
up
you
on
did
that.
have beautiful long locks.
Oh
okay,
my God.
I'm gonna give you back to Cito. I'll see you later.
My darling, so good to see you. So much love. Oaks are sending love, and we'll catch up soon, man. And pop in whenever you want. Just come and wave and do the dance.
I will. Love you, my friend.
Love you too. Cheers.
Broke one of those tea light lamps. Fucking hell. Your idea. Get a puppy, she said.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be fun. It'll be fun, they said. Bro, I can't believe I don't have Jeff, but he does wander down a little bit later on in the show, so hopefully he'll come. But it's either that or maybe they're just getting bored.
How
of
long's
Bolton.
our thing for?
Bro, as long as your battery lasts on your phone, and as long as we have shit to talk about, bro. That's a beautiful thing.
Wonderful.
There's no rules, brother. Cool. It's the freaking internet. It's a
what
new
a
world.
Country.
Who cares, bro? This is just who cares now? It's basically as long as my horrible LTE works. I'm getting fiber tomorrow. I'm so excited. Okay, so there's a couple of
cool, man.
A couple of pleads coming up. I'm just so people know we've shown them all. I know you've probably made your mind up already, but everyone's got missions, and they all are hectic. We've all been through a heavy time. Just so you can read them all, just so people don't. Yeah, bro, it's heavy. It's heavy. Oh shit! There's. Okay, read that as well. Yeah, it's all hectic, bro. Anyway, we do what we can, and if you made your mind up, beautiful. But that's just how life is. So the main point of this is okay. So I have like a basic. Oh, who did we see earlier? Just now. Oh, Wendy Oldfield. How rad is Wendy? Shout out to Wendy Oldfield.
Oh man, where is she?
Check it out, Reefer.
Wendy.
Hello. Big shout out to Wendy. She's got a new song out right now. Sorry, I don't remember the name of it, but please go and check her song out. It's cool.
Home.
Yes. Yeah.
Home.
It's home. Go and check her.
Yeah, man.
Go and check her out. Bro, the point of this is always just a catch up with my chum. It's really, really good to see you. It's been so long. When was the last time? When was the last time we saw each other? Like, can you remember in the flesh? At Prime Fest.
We did that one. Yeah. That was after One Wings of Change or whatever that Darren Scott thing was. Yeah. Prime Fest. Yeah.
Prime Fest, bro. But that's end of 2019.
Jeez, what the fuck, man?
Crazy, huh?
It's like we've been in a coma, and then like all of a sudden it's 2021.
It's exactly that. Yeah. Thank you guys for choosing to tune into this instead of the State of the Nation at the moment. I'm sure you can fast forward through all that.
Oh yeah, man, we got some fucking competition tonight, man.
Bro, and we are rocking.
I was gonna ask you, like, are you sure you want to do this? Like, should we not be responsible citizens? And is Cyril not more entertaining?
We'll figure it out later. I'm sure they will. I'm sure we'll find out what the
highlights
are. Yeah, Robbie, what's up? Shout out.
Thank you, Rob.
Okay, so I am gonna shoot and ask you because you guys already semi-answered one of your questions. First of all, it's unnatural how the hell you and Linda can still look so damn good when you guys are approaching your 60s. It's not fair. I mean, it's fucking madness. And so what I do want to ask is, apart from, I'm joking. If you were in school with me, we spent the best 3 years of our life in Senate 8, if I recall. But
yeah.
But what I want to say is, especially now, maybe during. Oh, by the way, sorry, I have to interrupt. I'm the worst interviewer in the world because I interrupt. Check my new thing. I'm blind, by the way. I discovered 2 weeks ago that I'm blind, and then I went to Discam, and I found these Okies that do this. Check it this, bro. They're magnetic. Bro.
Oh, they wrap around your beautiful head.
Bro, look out.
Check out. Better, man.
Check out. Bang.
Now your neck can see.
Bro, my neck can see. My Adam's apple needs, if it needs to. So, hello, how are you?
Man, listen, Yes, your next music video, eh? Come on. Next music video. One shot.
Okay, we got one dog. We got one dog in the house. Okay, it's Penny. Hold on, let me see if I can move. Cool. Let me see if I can get the penny cam. Oh, okay, hold on. We need lights. She's just here because she knows for a fact that there's biltong somewhere. Okay.
Hello, Penny.
Penny, where are you? Wait.
Hello, Penny. This is Basil.
Penny, say hello here. Why is my light not working?
Oh shit! No, Basil.
Okay. So there's Penny.
She's there in the shadows.
This is the gingerhead.
Oh, hello, Penny. This is
the gingerhead stepchild that belongs to Eileen Gran. Big shout out to Eileen and the family if you guys are watching. Hello, Yella.
It's another dog.
This is Pennylicious.
Penny.
Oh,
Well,
She's a stepchild.
Yeah. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get a light on her. Hold on 1 second. I don't know why it's off. So I've got the dog cam,
Hi,
but
Penny.
just say hello, Penny. Okay, I don't have any other lights. Okay, hold on. Let me get. Worst case is we get a torchlight.
Wow, can she talk?
There we go. Oh, it's a beauty. Hello, Penny.
Oh man. Hello, Penny.
She's cute and she's skittish, and she's all the right combination to belong in this household, because there's only love and fun and good times going on. Yeah. What?
Nice. Yep. You're in the right place, Penny.
Okay. Oh, I don't know what's happened. What have I done? I've devastated everything. Okay. Oh, let's see if we can get Penny in the. There we go. Okay, now she's part of the show.
Yeah, there we go. Wow, Art, you're so technologically advanced.
There we go, bro. There we go. The multicam setup. Penny, what do you have to say? Do you have a few? She's like going, as long as I have biltong happening very soon, I will stay as long as we want. I don't know.
I'll listen to your shit.
I'll listen to you and your Rampart buddies talk about LSD all night long. Just give me that biltong. Give me that biltong immediately. Okay, hold on. She's right. Okay. Here she is. They were pins. Okay, got it. All right.
Nice, man.
You see, it's all bribery. There's not an ounce of love. They don't give a shit. She doesn't give a shit. She doesn't know where she is right now. As long as I've got biltong. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. Penny, could you please get back into frame with this like we rehearsed it?
Yeah, you're out of the art cam. I love your logo though, man.
Oh yeah, shot, bro. Thank you.
I'm learning so much while I'm chatting shit with you. Like,
check out. There we go. Oh.
Again, from Art. Oh man,
bro. Well, listen. Speaking of learning stuff, do you know that okay, I don't know if many people know this. So there's 2 people that taught me how to play guitar. Look at that. Oh, sorry, Penny. I'm distracting with this torchlight, but I just want to show off how beautiful you are to people. Sorry. There we go. Sorry. Okay. That's out of your eyes. There we go. People, that's finished. That's finished. Let's get back to the 2 of us for a second. Okay. So I want people to know that. Do you remember Sean Holly from Matric? Blonde-haired guy. Used to jam with us quite a bit weirdly, like also like not weirdly. You jammed great. He's actually a great friend and a great guitarist. He's
It was weird that he was in Matric and we were in Standard 8.
Yeah, we were 21 in Standard 8.
We were actually the weird one.
We had moustaches and we were only in Standard 8. So Sean Holly,
no,
and then
I don't remember. Yeah,
okay, you don't remember. It doesn't matter. Here's Nick Ennis quickly from Sweden without being too distracting. Bro, you taught me how to play guitar. Here's the truth. This is it's a no holds. I'm even going to play you what you taught me. Okay, hold on.
Oh shit.
Oh no, don't worry. What if I fuck it up?
No, like what if you
Remember
you make me cry?
Oh no, it's just a riff. It's just a riff. You were the first guy who taught me the beauty of this. Oh, I should try and plug it in. Hold on. Let me. I'm gonna try and make this pro, bro. I want to put them reverbs on. Hold on. Bang, bang. Reverb on, off. Yeah. There. Check it. Oh fuck. No. There we go. That's it. There we go. I'm trying to get that figure. So for those of you, this is how Martin was. He had figured this out. He was so damn cool. He was the damn cool kid at the school. Let me just tell you that, for those of you who are wondering. And I was like, this is the D chord, and then you go like this, and then you go the A chord. It's out of tune, sorry. And he was like, oh, but have you done this? Remember what a U2 nut you were, or still are, and for good reason. Like me too, bro.
Now listen, it's so funny, like so many sort of interview situations. People ask me like what my influences are and or were and all that.
Yeah.
And obviously we've evolved so much since we were youngins. And U2 were like my window drug band to secular music because I was raised on gospel and classical and a bit of sort of Puerto Rican traditional or whatever. But those were like my two, because of my upbringing. My parents were ministers, and listening to worldly music wasn't really a thing.
Yeah.
And because three members of the band were Protestant, the one was Catholic, which in a charismatic Christian home was a qualifier for you listening to their music. And then U2, I was just U2 folk. And
Yeah.
if it wasn't for U2, every member of the band, Bono, I wouldn't have broken out of that Christian vibe at the time. And then it was just eventually friends in school would tell me, there's other bands besides U2. And then I just went down the rabbit hole of Depeche Mode, alternative music, and then obviously the older classics like The Doors and Led Zeppelin and all that. But I kind of feel like in my youth I had bypassed or had like a shortcut to a lot of the fundamental stuff.
Yeah.
And I still find myself rediscovering or discovering bands that I kind of missed out on, but yeah, U2, that was my Achilles heel. That was my window drug band to pop and rock music.
Very 100%. Do you remember how before I was about Guns N' Roses at that time? Do you remember, bro? I was like, it was Axl or death. There's Axl or death.
But listen, man, when you arrive from Derbs, and well, I don't know if it was directly from Derbs or whatever, but like when you arrived at the school, you were newer than I was at the school, and what happened was I was at Roosevelt High before Ram Park, and then we'd moved a lot since I'd moved back from the States. And even though I was living in Krugersdorp, I would still want to go to Roosevelt because that's where I'd made my friends, and I didn't want to start at a new school and all that kind of vibe. And eventually we settled back in sort of the Ramburg area and Malanshof and Rampark Ridge. And then you came to Rampark shortly thereafter. And what happened was, because I'd failed Standard 8 at Roosevelt, sorry, I kind of skipped again, fucking old age and wisdom. But because I had failed Standard 8s at Roosevelt, my father was like, okay, fuck this. You've met, I've played your game, but now you're going to play my game. We're living in Rampark Ridge. You're going to go to Rampark High and just deal with it. And I was so angry. I was like this angry, music loving, wannabe vampire. And then you came to the school and we hooked up because we were kind of musos. And by then I'd started taking up bass guitar and learning how to read music. And I was really a busker, a rock star, Jim Morrison wannabe. And then, we would hook up and I would hear you do these beautiful verbatim impersonations of Elvis Presley.
Oh, yes.
And it's a pity we're not doing this in my studio because the router is here in the house. But
yeah.
I've got pictures of Elvis and stuff like that.
Oh, sick.
And I was like blown away how this young dude in high school can perfectly emulate the voice of the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley, and then of course Louis Armstrong. Your version of Wonderful World and all that. And I was like completely blown away. And I think in those days, because of how inexperienced we were, we were impressionable as well. Not that it wasn't impressionable to anyone these days, but like, it was kind of like we're all setting the bar of, of our talent.
Yeah.
And you know, the fact that you were a drummer first and foremost,
Yeah.
doing the whole you know, thrash metal thing, and then, you know, and then all of our friends around that, like, yeah, those memories will never leave me. There are obviously the formative years as well, because they played a big role in who we are now and today.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wild, to think back on that,
Fuck,
bro.
man, it's crazy, and I feel very, very blessed and fortunate to still be doing what I'm doing, and I see you, and you inspire me, man. You completely dedicated your life to it. From those days, from those high school days, you would do the busking thing. You would get your chops up. You would be doing the gigs at the Randburg waterfront at Mexicali. I remember those.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, and you were just as talented as any pro muso as we'd left high school already. You know, and yeah, I mean, it's just a blessing to be sitting here and chatting with you, looking back how many years, I don't know, 28, 29 years or whatever since
Yeah,
those
that's it.
days.
That's got to be where we're heading. We've got to be on 28, 29 years. That's nuts. There's not a lot of almost 30-year-old friendships. I've got one over here. He has a guy called Zaid Eels, and he was my pre-Rampok. So shout out to Zaid and Dylan Warman. So these are the boys that I grew up with. So those are the only guys other than you that like that we have such a history with. That, yeah. So we are lucky, bro. Like, there's a couple of mates that we have in our lives that we're able to say. But then also we get you, and you freaking taught me how to play guitar, dude. Thank you. I remember you so clearly, man. I remember you were just so beautifully articulate, and you just had a style and a persona, and you were already embodying all of that already. And as I say, I like you you in my eyes were the cool kid, and maybe and not the cool kid in the jock sense. You were just, there was just that sense about you. You know what I mean, we had our jocks, obviously, who we won't even say. I can't even remember, to be honest, because God bless them all. We all serve our purpose in our life, in our formative years. But I just remember that impact that you had. Do you remember who was our music teacher, man? What a legend! What was that guy? The Bully.
Mr. Boyson.
Oh,
Mr.
dude.
Boyson.
How cool was he?
How funny is this? Linda and I hooked up. I mean, we only started dating about 2008. I kind of gushed at her at the Red Room one night in 2008, and I told her I've always had this crush on her, and she was like, "What the fuck?" Because we're always friends. We'd be dance floor buddies, and hang out in the same group of friends.
Yeah.
The White Horse years.
Yeah.
We'd go clubbing together at the Doors, and we've got so much history as buddies. When we're dancing on the dance floor to alternative music, rock music, you're not dancing together. You're like dancing
your own world
by yourself, but with friends near you.
Yeah.
And so we've always had the dance floor connection. But anyway, so after we'd hooked up, and we eventually got married. I don't know if it was while we were still engaged or while we got married or whatever, or when we got married. But we looked up Mr. Boyson, who was in our neighborhood there by Roosevelt Park, and we went to him for piano lessons.
No.
So we reconnected with him, and I had a very short spell with him. Linda obviously had a little bit more piano background, but there would be this very sweet and funny rivalry between her and me, and Mr. Boyson approving of, like she always says that he favored me.
Of who's doing better at the piano lessons. That's too fucking good. Yeah. I love that. But see, I mean, how long? So that's 2008, and I hate to say this. I hope he's passed, right, or not? Hopefully not.
No. I think he's still alive. I mean, I haven't heard otherwise.
Dude, I'm so sorry, Mr. Boyson. I'm so glad you are. If you are, he's sorry, but he seemed buddy to me. I don't know. Fuck, are you kidding? We've all been around the world so far. If he's alive, okay. This is
eccentric, passionate fucking piano
teacher. The reason. Okay, so I'll tell you a quick story. You probably know about it. You might not remember, but when I left school, he was such a legend. So sorry. I mean, how can I know? I have no idea. He was just in Bali then. We don't know. Like, I've had young friends of mine who are no longer with us. So I'm stoked. If he's here, I'm going to make it my mission. I'll fucking fly out and go and see the guy because he was so instrumental in my life.
Use the pun.
Sorry, I didn't mean that. You did right. It's totally instrumental. Oh shit! He literally gave me a guitar when I left school, but he only gave me 2 strings, and that's my story.
Wow.
He gave me a 9 strings guitar. I think he stole it from the school, which is fine. When you're at that age, you can do anything you fucking want. Especially now, no one's gonna come back for it. I'll pay for it if Rampart gets all sticky. Don't be silly. He gave me a 9-string guitar, but it had 2 strings on it. And I remember one of the fucking many cheesy songs on our first albums was a song called "Baby Song," and it was a dum 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 dum. This song is for you, love. Different key that I'm singing, and the reason I wrote that is because I only had 2 fucking strings on the guitar, and that's the guitar that Mr. Boyson gave me. I then bought 4 more strings on the nylon string guitar, remembered chords that you taught me, and Mr. Boyson, you, Sean Holly, Glenn Thompson are formative people in my music career. And then, of course, the ultimate Brent Harris, who got me into Ginger, you know, and then, of course, Denim. But those names that I've mentioned right now are the reason that I do music. So it's such a fucking cool story. If anyone knows where Mr. Boyson is, please can we get hold of him? And I'm so sorry. Don't ever tell him that I thought he had passed. But I mean, for God's sake, we don't know. It's been a pandemic. Maybe I don't know. Who knows? I would love to see him and just.
You know, he used to come across so sort of volatile and grumpy and all that.
Yeah.
And but we all kind of knew that he was just an eccentric, and
he was so brilliant.
And do you remember bunking whatever class we were bunking
to go play music
and borrow a guitar?
Yeah,
to go borrow a guitar from the music room and go and smoke cigarettes in that adjacent room.
Dude,
that's where all the connections were happening. We were like smoking cigarettes and beaties and playing those dodgy acoustic guitars or nylon guitars.
They were dodgy. One of them Mr. Boyson ended up stealing and giving to me. So thank you very much. And it was after you and I broke all the strings on them. So but dude, it's so nuts if you think that's like, well, what is 93? We're now going on 28 years ago. 93 is when we matriculated. So 91. So Brew, we're 30 years. This is a 30-year-old story. 1990.
This is a 30-year-old relationship. Yeah.
Oh,
and
my fuck!
It was 1990, yeah, actually, because I left school in 91. It was Standard 9. I didn't finish matric at Rand Park. I went to Technical College, Joburg Technical College.
Sick.
So yeah, that was about 90, and then going into 91 was Standard 9.
Right.
And yeah.
Fuck. It's
wow.
It's mad, bro. This is a 30-year-old story we're talking about. I think people can maybe forgive me when there was a relatively older guy, our music teacher, 30 years ago. So you'll forgive me if I assumed he may have accidentally kicked a stray bucket here and there. So I'm so stoked. If he is around, I'm gonna call him at very least and ask and just scream thank you to him.
That out for you.
Bro, that'll be sick.
I'll get his number for you because one of our friends still was in contact with him or still has his details or whatever.
Sick.
I think he went there for kind of therapy or whatever. But yeah, he was like even 12 years ago, he was still full of life and passionate and yeah. Wonderful guy.
He's a fucking legend. Okay, so let me just explain what I'm doing here. I'm putting a link in the comment section. You don't have an instance of this open at the moment, Martin, so don't worry. So what you can do, so people, on that comment that I put in here, you have to copy it. Don't click it straight in the Facebook page because it's not going to work. You have to copy it. Open a Chrome browser, or I think it works in Safari as well, or one of them, even Internet Explorer, if you have to. Copy and paste it into Chrome and just click the link. Yeah, all these things are all things. So just click it into there and call us. Be part of the conversation. Talk to us. If you have any stories, if you want to motivate, just to say hello, and I'll chuck into the green room. Please, can I ask that you put headphones on and use your camera, FaceTime camera. That'll be the best. But do call. There we go. The link is in the comments section. That's the same link that Cito sent out to all his mates as spam. They were expecting dick pics and they just got that, so they don't know what the hell to do. Normally,
they're afraid to open. They're like, oh no, not dick pic again.
Not one of those ones that go well, actually, that sounds like Zeppelin. Yeah. Dude. Oh, shit. That's something else I was trying to do on the back. Oh, bro. I'm just winging this so hard, but I was trying to activate a poll for this bloody show. And one of them was going to be Led Zeppelin or Stones. You know that age-old argument. Are you a Zeppelin fan or a Stones fan? And I wanted to just do a poll while we're going. So don't tell us now. Give us a second. Don't tell us your answer, because I'm going to see if I can activate this freaking poll.
Can I get a drink?
Bro, of course. I can talk shit for 2 minutes while you go and get a drink.
Just tell a joke or something.
Okay, I'll talk about my career. All right. Okay. Well, hold on. We don't even have to. We can just. There we go. We got Bianca. Hello, Bianca. Let's see what's going on. Oh, there we go. I'm going to add you straight in. Remove from guest room. Get your name in there. Bianca Blanc. Martin's gone. I'll get you in. Hello, Bianca. How are you?
How are you? I'm super happy to be talking to you. I hope you guys can see me.
I can see you doing well. Leave the camera exactly like that. That's perfect. However you are, that's perfect. Try and sit it down now. Don't worry. You look beautiful. The light's perfect. It's all wonderful. Where are you phoning from?
I am phoning from my boyfriend's house. But I saw the live stream and I wanted to talk to you, who I've performed with and looked up to, and Cito, who I've performed with and looked up to. So I thought this was the perfect time to join.
It's an absolutely perfect time. I'm glad your boyfriend's got good Wi-Fi because the picture seems good. You've got headphones. You're in the game. I like it. Thank you for doing this.
So Martin, prepared.
You are so pro. You're like so profesh. Cito's busy getting a drink, which is great. So in the meantime, why don't you tell us exactly what city you're in? Like, where are you right now?
I am in Centurion, where I lived most of my life. So it's not super exciting, but it is home.
Centurion's great, man. We had some of our greatest shows in Centurion. Big up to Pretoria and Centurion. That's rad. I mean, it's one of the founding grounds for a lot of the bands. I miss it. I wish I could play there, man. It's super cool. So there's so how is Centurion these days? Is it okay?
It's cool. There are still some venues where people can perform and stuff. Most of the best venues to see live shows are in Joburg, though.
Right.
Like some of the best shows I've seen are Joburg City. Like the other day we saw Jock Moorman. Yeah.
Cool. Here's Cito. We got Bianca Blanc online with us, bro. Oh, he can't hear. Wait.
Hello, Bianca Blanc.
Get in the middle of the screen, you beautiful man. There we go. Okay, there, yeah. Check, he's doing the lean. That's Kev.
so natural.
I'd fall off my chair if I did that.
Hey, hello, B. How you doing?
I'm good, and you?
I'm right.
I wanted to come bombard you guys with me, seeing as I tell myself that I know both of you.
Well, now you're doing a show with us. You're a co-host on a show, the three of us. I mean, this is a much less petrol exhausting way of us being on a bill together, and here we are. We're doing it again. So well done, Bianca. Thank you so much for being part of
Dreams do
our gig.
Come true.
You're a sweetheart. Where's your boyfriend? We want to say hello to your boyfriend. Call him in here. Let's see. We want to judge him. We want to see if he's worthy.
Oh my word. Okay, let me go fetch him.
Yeah.
Let me go fetch him.
You go fetch him, girl.
Yeah, Yeah, for those of you who don't know Bianca, she's a rising star that's actually doing very well for herself.
I can hear nothing, so I'm just
this
a
is her
face,
boyfriend.
I guess.
Here's Bianca's boyfriend.
Yes, this is my boyfriend. His name is Rick Janssen. He's actually a musician as well. He's currently cooking.
How
You
sick.
did not have to show them my horrible cooking.
No one saw the cooking, don't worry. But yeah, he's a musician as well. So if any of the Facebook people like Afrikaans music, good Afrikaans music,
Rick Janssen.
he's your man. Rick Janssen.
Rick Janssen, word up, Ricky. Listen, so Bianca, what you need to do is when you hang up here, you have to put his link into the comment section so we can all get a bit of a shout out.
I will do that.
And
I will do that.
Do yours as well, so we can follow. This is all about sharing the love and supporting each other. So do that. Thanks for introducing us and proving to us that you definitely have a boyfriend. He's pretty damn cool. I'm manly enough to be able to go. He's an attractive man. He's never going to be as gorgeous as Martin Cito, but you know. But listen, this is a tough conversation we're in, you know. So.
Yeah, I want no part in this at all.
It's me. Don't worry. I'm the host. It's all my fault. I'm the one who's calling it. That's amazing, Bianca. So what are your plans? What have you got going? You got some music coming up. Where are you going to play next?
Yeah, I've got a few really cool gigs lined up. I have a gig on Valentine's Day at Lock, Stock and Beer with Justin Sarau and his band. And then I've got a few other small ones here and there. Some corporates in April. Wink, wink, Cito. Yeah, so we're working on getting as many gigs as we can.
Fantastic. That's all we can do. We got a cake Noord and Fokvoort.
Nekvoort. The PG version.
No, there's no PG. This is Facebook Live. We say what we've been talking about the devil's lettuce and dacha and all crazy things like that. I mean, just the wildest conversation going on.
Listen, like with I've been around Wonderboom literally my entire life. So I have learned an efficient amount about that topic.
Well, don't get me started because I'll ask. Hey, whoa. We can't blame it all on Cito, although I've got a fucking beautiful story. I got a great story for Cito, but it's not going to be while Bianca's on. You can still watch afterwards. I do have to tell you.
I will be part of the listening. You must. The listening audience.
Well, your boyfriend's cooking up a storm. I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean,
I should go help him in the kitchen probably.
Bianca, thank you so much for proving that we actually have friends who are listening to the show, and congratulations on what you're doing. And
such talented, beautiful friends.
There we go. Blank in the house. She's going to drop a link. Her and her boyfriend. You're an angel, and enjoy your dinner and post pics of how beautiful that food was. Lots of love.
Cool.
Cheers, Bianca.
Bye.
Bye.
How cool is that, bro? I mean, so okay, I'm gonna do this one more time just so people can get the idea. All right. So, in the comment section, guys, I'm putting this link one more time. What you do is you highlight the link. Don't click on it. Copy it. It's called in the modern world of the interweb. You copy it and you copy it and you put it into your Chrome browser or your phone, whatever, and hit it. Call us. Speak to us right now. That was Bianca who did it, and that was super rad. Oh, I wish I could get that. Why is this light? Give me 1 second, bro. I want to check why this light's not working because you got to see how beautiful Penny's looking right now. Hold on.
Oh, nice. I'm going to practice my analog effects. Interwebs.
All right. Okay. Hold on. We got Jeff in the house. Oh shit! Hang on, bro.
Jeff!
This is serious. We got the main character has arrived. Here we go. Here they are.
Yes.
Check out this. Look at that face.
Jeffy is here.
Jeffy, say hello. Say hello to everyone. Jeffy.
For Jeffrey.
There's Jeff. Everyone, can we get some love for the Jeff?
Back for Jeffrey.
Hey, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. Oh, but now.
One S, Jeffrey.
Excuse me, Jeff. The biltong's not there. I will show you where the biltong is. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, hold on. Okay, for now, Jeff. Okay, well, I know exactly how to get him to get straight into shot. Watch here. Check. This is a horrible trick. Check here. Listen here. Jeff, here up, boy. Here you go.
Art, do they have sea legs when they get onto land now? Can they walk or do they walk off?
So Jeff was the only one. Jeff is the only guy who's got onto the boat so far, and he was amazing. Let me get the three of us. There we go. Okay, hold on. Wait.
Yay!
Hello, Jeff. Jeff, say hello to the people. That people want. You stop looking at me like I've got biltong. I definitely have a lot of biltong. Oh, for God's sake! I'm gonna have to do a remote Jeff cam while we're talking. There we go. Look at that face. Look at that fucking face. For God's sakes! What do you do with the face, Jeffrey? Can you tell the people in 3 sentences or less?
Man.
Please, can you tell the people? Can you tell the people where the launch codes are for the space shuttle to Mars? He's not going to tell us, guys. He's not. I can just sense it. Tonight's not the night.
These dogs are heavy travelers, man. Your dogs are like international travelers, man.
No, so Jeff, I took him on the boat the first time. But I'm just trying to get. There we go. There we go. I'm trying to. You got your own show, Jeff. Well done, boy. I took. Look at that face. I mean, guys. Are we?
So cute.
Are we actually being serious? Let me get my face out of here quickly so we can actually see what the real deal. There we go. Look at that, Jeffrey.
Oh man,
Jeffrey Matthews. He knows the deal. Okay, Jeff.
I'm sorry.
Well, listen. Why do you think I've cut myself out of the show? Okay, Jeff. This is your show. Can you tell us? Okay, tell us exactly. Tell us where the launch. Tell us where the launch codes are.
Ridiculous.
Tell us where the launch codes are to the Mars probe that Elon is launching. Go. Okay, go. You have 2 seconds. The people are waiting. Sorry, what was that? What was that last one? Biltong, Beal, Tong 8. So there we go. Jeff has joined the house. For those who care, I'll throw myself in somewhere. Oh fuck! Oh god. Okay, hold on. Wait. I've had to go somewhere. Okay, here I am back again. Sure, that was an amazing departure. I need a drink. Jeez, that was incredible. Hey, Linda, good to have you back, darling. How are you, lovey? Are you having a little spot with us tonight? I know you're meant to have October. What month are we in again?
Soberary.
Soberary. No, guys, don't ever do that again, please.
God help me, Brie. I don't know. It's been a very, very long year. I'm over it.
Are you drinking anything, Linda, or are you on the yoga train?
I am. No, I'm having a few whiskeys. We were just staying the other night, so it was our like Red Room anniversary, and we were lying in bed, and I was like, "Fuck, babe, man, you know what I'd give to go and dance at the Red Room? I just want to go and boogie. I really just want to go and flip and dance my face off."
I know.
And like we're also talking to Mark Schofield, and we're just saying like we've got everything. We've got cool homes. We've still got our jobs. We're blessed, blah blah blah. But we're bored, man. Like we miss all our mates and our fun, and
I know. I hear you, bro. I hear you. That is something that we're having to deal with. And then somehow, by the grace of internet, even though I've only got LTE, we managed to do this a 3-way with. Well, it's a 4. Is this our first foursome since Rand Park? For God's sakes, what took us so long?
Not exactly what I had in mind.
Hang on, now it's a 5-some. No, it's a 6-some. Oh no. Oh God, guys, this is getting weird. Martin and I agree. It's also not exactly the vision I had in mind. But you know what? We'll take it, Jeffy. Jeffy, what do you think?
Man.
Oh, look at that.
At least Jeffrey's in it,
Jeffrey. If that doesn't look like an eye that knows that there's Biltong somewhere in the studio. Okay, well
He's got great focus.
Yeah, it does, but it's also the camera, if we're being honest. Okay, hold on. I'll turn the light down too low now. Oh, shit, we can't see Jeff. Oh, look at that, straight up on the teeth.
Okay,
Are you out? Are you out again?
My baby again.
Okay, bye, Linda.
Yeah, I'm out again. In and out.
Good to see you.
The cats are still here.
So basically, this show has absolutely no direction, and I've never been more excited to be part of a chat with my chum. I mean, how rad, Martin? You know what I mean? That's the point of it, brother. It's literally like the two of us hanging out. You need to get back in the center of your screen again, so do whatever you need to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get rid of Jeffy because
I'm so confused.
There we go. Okay.
Friends,
Hang on. Hold on. Yeah, you're good. You're back in. You're back in the game, boy.
Cool.
Okay. I haven't even gotten to my first question of the night yet. We've been so inundated with people calling in. For those of you who are calling in,
and it's been an hour.
Has it been an hour already? Holy shit!
No.
It has. It's flown by, bro. It's just flowing and being beautiful. So let me just get back to a little point.
Leave the cats alone. Stop it.
We have a sponsor for the show, which is amazing. They're called pagesnow.com. Really, they are incredible. What they have done is they've given $5,000 away that Martin has already chosen, but they've sponsored my show, which is just incredible. They're the coolest oaks. Now's the time to just tell you what they do, okay? Before I have any more rum and I can't mispronunciate my words. Cool. So what they do is pagesnow.com are really rad. What they've done is they've made a deal with the raddest retailers, like of which bro, you must see their websites. I'll try and show you. But they've got like Salomon, and they've got just big retail outlets who you can go in, download the app, and instead of paying for it up front, we've got a caller coming in. I'm going to put them in the green room. Nux, hello, I see you. You got headphones, turn your mic up. I see you. You're good. Just wait for us. You're coming now. Hang on a second. I'm still doing my punt quickly. So Pages Now, like Cape Union Mart is one of them. So you go into it, and you literally download the app for free, and they give you credit instantly, regardless of your credit history. And instead of like paying, if something costs $2,000, now we're testing our Rand Park math, but you pay a third of it up front. You pay a third of it up front. I kid you not, this works, but I've done it myself. I actually bought a pair.
Let's hear this.
I bought a pair of Salomons. You go, you pay a third up front, and then they give you 2 more months to pay the other 2 installments, interest free, dude. Get this, it's actually nuts. What they've done, bro. What they've done is dude, it's sick. I'm not even joking. I'm not just saying that because they're my sponsor. But you go into a store, and normally you get charged like 20-30% interest. You know, these arseholes who give us credit cards. I'm still paying one off since high school. But so what they've done is interest free, bro. So they've made a deal. Pagesnow.com. Check them out. It works incredibly. The app is amazing. And what they also do is they do pay just nothing, where every 30th transaction they actually call you and they go, you know what, it's free. Just don't worry. Whatever you try to buy, yeah, bro. I'm not joking. You know, I would not kid with things like that.
What's the catch?
No catch. I swear to God, bro. I've had a call with them. They are the raddest oaks. So what I'll tell you simply. So what they've done is they've done a deal with the retailers, because you know there's always margin on stuff. So the retailers have paid the retailers have paid them like a couple of % on the back end, and they've taken the risk on allowing the consumer to pay for all of it with 0 interest. So instead of being clapped at 20-30% in, bro, I'm not joking. I've done it. Go and do it. Like Pages Now, it's a free app. It takes 2 seconds to install. It's insane. And they've given 5,000 Rand cash to whoever you decide. But right now, we have Nux in the green room, and we're just going to bring him in. We have no idea who Nux is. See, who farted, Cito? Which dog?
Pick an animal, man. Jesus. I've got like...
You guys are like fucking Dr. Doolittle.
I've got 4 dogs and 4 cats and Linda.
Here we go. And now we have Nux. Now we have Nux live. Nux, can you hear us? Get a little bit more to the middle of your screen.
I remember Nux.
A little bit more to your... Here we go. Perfect. No, you good? Oh, no, more right. Go right. No, other way. Yes. No. Yes. Hold on. One more time. Get in the middle. No. Go. Yeah. More to your right. More to your right. Come on, Nux. You got this. Yes, there you are. Yeah, Nux, you legend. How you, boy? Oh, shit. You got to unmute your mic. Nuxie, unmute your mic. You got a broadcast set up there.
He's got the headphones in.
At least, no, he's in the game here. He's in the game, and he's in the middle of the screen, so he's rocking the shit out of this right now. You just got to find the unmute button, and you're in the game, bro. You've even got to wait. I'm about to reveal your name. Check this. Look how pro it is. Look at that. I mean, what are we watching? Fucking CNN.
You're running a very slick operation here.
Bro, is this CNN we're watching or something? I don't know. Nuxie, bro, you got to unmute your mic, bro. I miss you. I don't know you, but I feel like I'm not going to unless you unmute your mic.
He's like an old school muso. He's a guitarist.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you back in the green room. No offense. I love you, but I'll see you now. Okay, sort your shit out, and you are not going anywhere. We are here for you. Martin and I are here for the likes of beautiful smiles like that. Just sort your mic out, turn it up, and we'll get you back in. So just wave frantically in the green room like a thumbs up when you think you've got it sorted. Okay. In the meantime, Martin, can I get back to my freaking opening question of the night, which I haven't yet because we've had dogs, we've had people shitting on the floor, we've had farting, we've had musicians calling with beautiful boyfriends cooking them dinner, and Linda and you picking up shit. Okay, can I ask you, what are you doing? Linda said earlier you're doing yoga. That's wonderful. I know you've always had a relatively healthy mindset, apart from how much we tilted it in the old days. But what are you doing day to day to keep yourself healthy, right? Tell me 2 supplements, only 2, that you take for sure, your top 2 priority. And I'll go one step further. While during Corona, why they're that more important than perhaps ever, or are they the same?
Okay, it's not a simple question. I mean a simple answer. I think we obviously, like a lot of people, we've gone through phases during this whole Corona thing.
Yeah.
When we weren't allowed to be out in the streets, Linda was doing half marathons around our property, in our garden, running around our house, like 1,000 up whatever time. And but one thing that we have sort of taken, obviously, because
Aaron,
we've been cooking for ourselves, we've become full-on vegetarians over the past 2 years or so, and doing all the home shopping and all that. We've been getting into the swing of juicing and doing smoothies.
Okay.
The smoothies are like a concoction of fruits and kefir. I don't know if you know about that protein stuff.
I actually do, weirdly.
That keeps growing off protein in water.
Yeah, I do.
Cacao, like a nice mixed bag of bananas and papaya and berries and peanut butter, and so we've been having that sort of daily, and that's been replacing meals during the day, and then we have like a nice sort of supper at night. But vegetarianism has been the greatest move I've made, and even though it doesn't seem that way tonight, cutting down on alcohol has been a thing. Exercise, Linda does lots of running, and she does that quite well. She does lots of yoga. I do cycling, so I've been getting back into my cycling quite a bit, which has been cool. But yeah, like our fitness levels have been sort of up and down, but mostly up.
Dude, well done. But that's everything. As we realize, as we've been fighting this thing, is that our health is everything, bro. So that's amazing. So I want to hear more about it. I just want to see Nux, just by a way of waving hand. Do you think you got your shit sorted out? Because I want to go back to the vegetarian. Okay. Let's get Nux in here. He's been patient. He's on the side. Here he is. Hold on one second. Let's sort this.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we got you, Naxi, you champion.
Yes, man.
Move a little bit more to your right. A little bit more to your right. Tiny. Come on. There. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. You're in the game. You're done. Turn it up a little bit more if you can, your mic.
Give me a sec. Is that better?
Bro, you've been better since you've been better since you joined the show. Never mind the volume level. So turn it up as high.
Have you got enough level?
We got enough level, bro. Hit it. Shoot a question to Cito. Come on, go. Hit us.
I actually just wanted to check if this thing works, so I just tuned in. So I don't really have much to say.
You're just using us.
I'm not using you. Peter was saying I'm a stupid guitarist, but I'm actually a studio engineer. So nice one, Cito. Thanks.
Cito, why would you call him a stupid guitarist just because he can't figure his mic out? That's why he's a guitarist.
No, I didn't say stupid. Jesus. Next.
Now you call it Jesus. Why you call it Jesus stupid? Jesus. Cito, dude. That is hectic, bro. What is wrong with you?
It's a wonderful show. Eh? It's been very uplifting, because it's been a flippin' tough time for me. So it's lekker just to check you guys. You know what I mean?
So Nux, if I may, can I?
We've done lots of gigs together.
Can I ask what you've been doing to get through this time? And can you just nudge a tiny bit more to your right because you are so beautiful? I just wanted to go a little there. That's it. Okay, not too much. Halfway. Okay, don't move.
To be. Can you guys hear me now?
We got you, and you look beautiful. Go, carry on, buddy. We got you.
Midway through last year, I got retrenched, so I lost like a steady income, if you know what I mean.
Yes,
but
we do.
I had the music thing as a backup, and as you know, it's not gone well for any of us.
Yeah.
And but then I kind of hit like a incredibly dark depression. I'm getting out of it now, but to the point where I didn't even feel like picking up a plectrum. I don't know if you've ever felt like that. It's like, what the fuck? I just had no energy.
So you do play guitar? So you do play guitar?
I do.
Yeah. So what was the band that you played for, Nux? That's what I was, and I didn't say stupid guitarist. I said you were a great guitarist. Scooters Union. Thank you.
Yes. We've had a few jaws together, but as you know, now I'm getting out of this depression, and I'm just gonna. I don't know. I want to maybe do a similar thing to what you're doing, Art, but it's not really bringing you money, eh? Like doing a show like.
Yeah, listen, it's tough. I've been very lucky. I've had a sponsor like pretty soon, but it's like early days, and we don't know where it's going to go. It's a brand new concept. Yeah. But can I just share something from the heart with you quickly, Nux? Like Bruce. So I've had, and Martin will attest to this. Like I've had one of the luckiest careers of my life because it was the right time. Yes, I understand. I don't take anything away from, like, I know I can sing, and I know I've written a couple of cool songs. They've been cool. But it's all luck. It's all fucking luck at the end of the day. I promise you. So it was the right... Like, if we wrote Shallow Waters today, no one would listen to that. This is a fact. This is how swamped things is. I'm not dissing myself at all. It's the right time, right place where it is.
But timing.
It's timing, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So we all at our time. So I regard myself as one of the luckiest just beings and happy-go-lucky kind of people on earth, almost to the... Like, pisses people off sometimes. And I will just share with you, Nux. I got... fucked up in January, bro. I got fucked up. Anxiety. I had to go to the doctor. I took my first proper course of sleeping pills. I had insomnia. Could not sleep. And I'm the guy who could process and go, this doesn't apply to you. Anxiety is a lie. It's all bullshit. We're gonna be fine. But I got fucked up. So I want to tell you that me, who looks on the outside like I've had all whatever you think of. I've had many highs and lows, mainly luck. I just want to share with you tonight, bro. You are not alone. We've all been fucked up hard by this, brother. And that's what it is. Excuse my French. I've had a few rums, but I'm a pirate. This is what I'm doing. Hopefully mom's not logged in anymore. But just I want you to know, I want you to know that you're not alone. And so all that I can share to you is that even I know it's temporary. It's going to change. This has been something that has come across our generation, once in a generation, hopefully, thing that has just come to test us to our core. I got completely devastated. So I hear you when you say that you got recently fucked up. So I'm with you, brother. We're there, and you're going to be cool. That's all I can tell you. First of all, you're not alone, and second of all, you're going to be cool because we love you, and you're going to be cool.
Lekker, guys. I don't really have much more to say. It's nice to see you guys again.
Nux, what a legend, brother. Listen,
Lekker Nux, man.
We'll see you out there, brother. Just keep on trucking, dude.
Okay.
Keep your head down and keep lekker, my brother. All the best.
Cheers, buddy. Cheers. What a legend. Cheers. Yeah, dude. So that's what we're dealing with, brother. Yeah. You know, it's like it's a true thing. I can confess that to you. Also, you know, we're at a time of our lives where we talk about LSD with Linda and like, fuck, who cares? I remember the first show I did with Arne. He was smoking a joint. We were like, are we allowed to smoke dacha on the internet? It's like, fuck, we can do whatever we want, dude. This is madness. I want you to talk about your craziest mushroom journeys you've had and more because
we're adults.
We're adults, and also it doesn't fucking matter. And it actually never used to. But it's taken us forever to realize that we've been so bound by our oppression of our foundation, which was kind of good and bad, Christian, all those things we can get into forever. But we're finally free to be able to talk about whatever we want. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think that the big thing is that the more real we are, the more people will connect with us because they're, for the most part, they're going through the same thing that we go through. And, like Nux's story and your story, I had no idea that, and it's so mad, like what we see on the internet, what we see on social media about ourselves. And some people are more revealing than others. Some people are revealed, like, I don't know, I suppose, like a lot. And then there are those that just keep up this facade. And it's this crazy sort of virtual parallel reality that we live in. At the end of the day, we're all living under the same sky. This pandemic has just equalized most of us, put us on the same
all of us
playing field. Some, and some more than others, which is obviously something to always consider. And it's one of those things, like there's no guarantees in life, and what there is guarantee wise is, I suppose, love and our close friendships and our families and stuff like that, and that helps us get through these tough times. And I appreciate what you're doing with this. This is quite a cool sort of platform for everybody to kind of reconnect and just realize that we're all in the same storm.
Yeah, bro. We totally are, bro. I love that. That's very profound, and it is true. Check out there. Here's another comment. Jonathan Bell. We're all wearing the same leather pants, bro. With the same rockers, sweating into the same leather pants. I love that comment. That's fucking rad. It's nice that Oaks are going that Nux might need the money. I'm not going to stray or influence your opinion. This is your show. You can choose whatever you want. It's just fortunate that we've been able to do that. It's been a freaking crazy time, Martin. So I've even just revealed with you, like I got fucking smacked in January, dude, out of nowhere, man. I'll confess, I almost didn't believe that anxiety even existed. I was like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Are you joking? I've got a boat in a castle. And I've always known that the bank owns it, so I'm not under no illusions or delusions of grandeur. Like, I know that I'm boxing way outside my class. But I'm doing it anyway. I don't care. Like, fuck it. What do I have to lose? It's not like I'm not going to have my kids not have food because I don't have kids. So I'm taking the chance. The only person who's going to suffer is Jeff, but I've got enough biltong stored in the back of the house somewhere that he'll be fine forever. But I took a chance, and anxiety for the longest time was not even actually, by the very definition of anxiety, it's a lie. So if you dig deep into the term anxiety, it's basically a lie, because what it is that it's something that affects you that you have absolutely no ability to control or change in the moment, yet it affects your every being, and it affects your ability to sleep. And I'm currently a victim of it. I've literally been on a course of sleeping pills, like for sure. I've just gone like, fuck it. I don't want to think about life anymore. And like when I'm finished with these podcasts with my mates, when I get upstairs, I don't want to think about anything. I want to go to bed now because I am one of those minds, and it hit me quite
Sleep is
profoundly.
important, eh?
Yeah,
sleep. To be able to sleep profoundly and deeply is so important, because we don't realize the physiological effects that anxiety and stress and all these things play on us. And if you don't at least get your sleep in, then you can really go into a downward spiral of self-destruction.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry that you've been going. Look, I'll be honest with you. I've had my moments, and I think pre-pandemic, like, I think things got a bit better for me as far as my life stabilizing over the sort of past 10 years or so. But for many, 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 many years, I lived a very stressful life of being this struggling muso.
Yeah.
And
it's a fucking real thing.
And it takes a while. It's a real thing. And I think the pandemic has been really, really hard on a lot of people. And I've been fortunate that I've had other avenues to see me through financially. But a lot of that, if I had gone down, if I didn't go through what I didn't go through in life prior to this, I think I would have completely fallen apart. But a big thing that I've learned over the years is to trust and to keep busy, to keep yourself busy and productive. And like at the time, sometimes it feels like, fuck, I'm not making any money out of this, but I'm putting so much time into this. And when you do something, when you put steps in a direction, these things pay off further down the line, be it through work or through opportunities or through having content out there or through somebody who had seen you at some situation or circumstance that all of a sudden decides that you'd be the right person for a certain project or a gig or whatever. And that has been my sort of secret, in that over the past few years, it's like my income, my opportunities and all that, they've been like this. And I think that, and I mentioned this earlier in an interview on radio, like when you decide to become a musician, you kind of accept the responsibility of your own life and your circumstances and your future. Like, you can't just say, I'm going to be a muso and now everything's going to be lekker.
Yeah.
You kind of decide that, okay, I'm going to do whatever it takes to become a musician, even if it means I'm going to struggle and things are going to be tough and all that. So you're already in that mindset as a career musician. And when the shit hits the fan and you got to put that shit to test, you got to trust it, man. You got to run with it, and you got to not wallow in your mire. You got to fucking just, like, I don't know, I suppose keep positive, keep creative, keep productive.
Right, but it's a commitment what we've chosen, bro. If you think about it. So it started in high school as two bros doing this music thing that we loved, and we saw our idols doing it, and then we chose to choose it as a career path. And the fact that we're doing it still to this day, we've now deduced that it's 30 fucking years later, and we're still doing it. Like, so I'll tell you right now, if there was a friend of mine who goes, my son is learning to play guitar and he lives in South Africa and I'll say, break the fucking guitar, break the guitar over the nearest fence you can get now, right now. I'm not even joking. Don't come with me with guitar lessons and suggestions. It is the worst career choice for our genre.
Learn Bitcoin.
Learn coding, get your Elon Musk on, buy a Tesla immediately, and then you'll be fine, because a Tesla will actually create your career for you, which will be great. So my point is, Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we chose it before we had access to realizing that we're on the asshole end of this continent called Africa, which we love, obviously. Are you kidding? And for all the fuck ups that I've made in my life, I love Africa. I love South Africa. We are here. You come from a different place, but you're African. But we're in the fucking worst place on earth to choose the genre that we've chosen to be sustainable.
Yeah.
And so people look at what I have going on in my life, and I'm telling you right now, it's a fucking wing and a prayer. At any second, the tablecloth can be pulled from underneath at any stage. But it's a commitment, and we've done it.
And that is the right way. It's the right way to be doing music for me, anyway. Like,
it's the only choice I've got. It's not like I'm gonna revert. It's not like we're gonna revert back to our old accounting skills that we used to that we never had.
You remember our accounting teachers?
I do. So I got a great story, and I hope Michael Vaughan will watch. Do you remember Michael Vaughan, man? He was the owner of Mars. Yeah. He's a legend in the music industry.
Mars and Cape Town,
and all that shit. And he's got rockets, and he's
great guitarist.
Great bass guitarist. He was actually a bass guitarist in my solo band for a while, and he's a dear friend of mine. He was one of my partners at the Jagger Lounge that we had in Cape Town before we had to sell that during the fucking pandemic. Hold on, wait. I want to use the effect for that. The pandemic! Let the tail end. Oh, okay. So Michael Vaughan, big shout. Hey! You got your own shit going on.
Analog.
You Debris, you don't need all this. You don't need all them digital delays, yo. So Mikey.
Sorry, I interrupted.
And I love that. Not at all. Not with analog. Analog takes precedence, bro. So Mikey Vaughan, like I had lunch with him for breakfast like 2 weeks ago, and he goes, do you know for accounting? Do you know that I got a 100%? I was like, I've never heard of that. I know that's what you subscribe to. That's what you aim for. Have you ever met anyone in your life who got 100% for accounting in your life before?
No, and you know what? I'm not surprised that Mike did.
Well, there we go. So next time,
he's just a fucking clever boy.
Bro, he's such a machine.
How did he end up in music?
Exactly. It's like, I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? It's like, if I got 100% for accounting, we probably wouldn't even be talking right now. We would in person, but not in a muso sense. It was just, it's funny, man, the different choices that we have in our lives, of which we chose to be 100% musos. And I'm telling you that with all my luck and on the outside and in many ways I've done well, but I got fucked up. And so I can't think, I can't even imagine what musos have been through this month if I nearly got decimated. Do you know what I mean? I know, that's and I don't mean that for that to come across the wrong way. I've been the luckiest, which is why I've done what I've done. Yeah. But I got fucked up. So I'm
still on top of that, you got fucked up.
I still got fucked up. So I'm thinking the guy does the the weekend karaoke gig at the local bars. I'm sorry, bro. My heart bleeds for you. Are you okay? It's nuts, bro.
Yeah. The poor busker by Brass Bell in that tunnel. That that guy. What the fuck?
During lockdown, when there was no booze being sold, I mean, he was only talking to surfers, and surfers don't have they don't have any change with them when they're on their way to the beach. Oh fuck! This has been so cool, bro. I've loved this. I've loved it. I'm gonna put the link in the comment section one more time, just for those of you who are not aware of what we're doing. So what you do is you copy this link. I'm gonna say it one more time. It's coming up in the comments. You copy it, you put it in your Chrome browser, and you can talk to us right now if you want to, or not. You don't want us to do anything, you can log off right now. We don't. Martin and I are so fucking seasoned that we don't give a shit anymore. That's just where we've got dogs shitting in the lounge. We've got dogs breaking stuff. Jeff is right here. The only reason that Jeff loves me is because of the bag of biltong that he's staring at the moment, and I've had to make peace with that. And
no, that's not the only reason. Come on.
Okay, wait.
He knows that those are the perks.
Hold on. But let's ask the man.
Even
himself.
If there was no biltong.
Jeff, if there was, hey, hold on. If there was no biltong, would you still love me? Jeffrey. You see, Japanese whiskey is not all bad, Martin. You gotta get. It makes you hallucinate like the old days. Oh, I wanted to go to a story. I'm gonna do it. I hope you don't mind, bro. We're not busting anyone. It's just our stories, and it's beautiful, and it's our life, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
And do you remember a club called 70s? Can we go there?
Of course, we can go there.
So big shout out. I'm gonna pour one out to my homie Brett Cleaver.
Oh,
Brett Cleaver. Do you remember Brett Cleaver?
wait a minute before you. Oh yeah, man. Yes, is the gun toting fucking
bro, the fucking legend of all time in Durban.
life of the party. Yeah.
The owner of the club and the life of the party, Durban legend. Yeah. This is to Brett Cleaver. He did pass away about I'd say about 10, 15 years ago now. Another story.
Really? Yeah, I don't know that.
Yeah, another story altogether. He was the owner, dear friend of mine, and he was the owner. And I remember one particular night, you guys came running in after a gig, and I'm gonna say it. This is our platform, so don't be freaked out, okay? Because no one cares. Really, is the actual truth. People are dying and people are desperate and broke. You guys came running in, and this was years before I knew what cocaine was. And I kid you not, I swear to God. It was
what? No.
On my life.
No.
Okay, wait. I've got two stories for that. On that regard, I've got two stories. Whether you believe it or not, maybe in high school we had a little crossover in White Horse days with weed, where like I smoked with you in Leon in the car park, and the cops came up and like we were smokers.
Yeah.
Cocaine, I did not realize. I did not know cocaine until my late 30s in Los Angeles with a particular girlfriend that I was with at that time.
Oh my God! Now I'm even more embarrassed.
No, don't be embarrassed. This is not a bust. This is a true story. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful, wonderful story about our lives and our passages. And I know that. I mean, if you're looking as good as you are today, there's no ways that that's affecting you anymore. Oh God, what is that? Is that a chocolate milkshake? Are we being
a Pluto who's like looking for a spot on the bed now.
Are we being attacked by a Stereo Stumpy? That looks like a Stereo Stumpy. So you guys, do you remember this at all? You came running in and I was like...
Okay, wait. First of all, there's a whole... There's like a trilogy.
Okay, go.
This is like the Lord of the Rings trilogy. This story. So I need to give you the story leading up to this moment that you saw me. Okay. We were at my then girlfriend's house. Actually, it started before then. I used to work at the Randburg waterfront at a CD shop called Megavox.
So did I. I used to play Screaming Chameleon.
Okay, well there we go. I think the one Saturday I had off, and I worked half day, and I decided to take acid with Wade's then girlfriend Wendy. They're now married, and I picked her up from work or something like that. We both worked at the CD shop, and we took acid and we went to McGinty's at the Randburg waterfront.
I
and
remember
we drank
McGinty's.
some pints watching the cricket. Yeah, and we were raging, and then Wade came to fetch us, and we gave him some acid, and then we went back to my girlfriend's place at the time, and we carried on taking acid and drinking, and then we're sitting there bored at about 5 or 6 p.m. and Wendy phones, or I think her friend Shammy, who used to manage you guys.
Yeah, I remember Shammy.
Shammy?
Yeah.
Or she was the agent.
Shammy Holland.
Yeah, so she used to be friends with Wendy, and she was saying, "Hey, what are you guys doing tonight?" And we're like, "Oh, we're tripping, and we don't know what to do." And she's like, "Well, why don't you come and see?"
As you do on a Wednesday.
It was a Saturday.
Sorry.
So why don't you come and see? Why don't you come and see Just Ginger? They're playing at Linden Hoer School. They're having like some kind of a day, some family, I don't know, something at the school or whatever.
At the
they have rides
school.
and shit. So we're like, yeah, cool. Yeah, the Hoer School. My Afrikaans is terrible. Please,
I love it.
Don't judge me,
It's actually so beautiful.
So we pulled through to Linden Hoer School, and the place is rocking like a full-on fun fair with rides and shit. We're just downing more and more booze, taking more acid, doing these rides like the teacup ride and the fucking like all these rides. And then you guys play, and we're checking you guys play. After you finish your set, and we're like flying by then. By the time you finish your set, I go around to the back and I'm like, hey man, fuck, that was great. And you're like, hey, why don't you, we're going to have an after party at 70s. They've set up the VIP section for us.
I remember that.
Go there now. We'll catch up with you, and we're just going to pack up our shit, and we'll catch up with you now. And we're going to do some signing and stuff like that. So we're like, okay, cool. So we go from Lindenwood, and we jump in Wade's Bucky. We shouldn't have been driving, which is not something to be proud of. But anyway, we mission through the 70s. We get there, and Brett sees us there, and he's like, yeah. Art told us, come through. And we
Brett Cleaver, bro.
The place is pumping.
Packed, bro, packed.
Place is packed. We get escorted up to the top, and you guys aren't there yet. But there's this bar full of booze, full of snacks, like fucking platters of snacks.
You're tripping your tits off.
Tripping our tits off, stuffing our faces with snacks, pouring shooters. And then Wade looks at me and he's like, and he hands out his car key and he gives it to me. So I'm like, okay, so I grab his car key and he falls over. I'm like, oh fuck. Okay, so I'm gonna drive. Then you guys arrive, and for some reason, I think, when there's reputation, when there's rumors out there, when there's like, when you have maybe buddies that that.
Yes, I know all of those shit.
Oh, he's changed, or he's on drugs, or he's because Art's so confident, like, that can be mistaken as he's high on coke, or
yes,
he's like,
for
all
sure,
this kind of thing.
For sure.
For some reason, I was in the back of my mind that you were like a big schnoff head, and please take over from here, because
right, that's the most beautiful. No, it's fuck all embarrassing. It's beautiful. It's so it's a half compliment. It's mainly wrong. But it's a beautiful compliment because so I'll share, like, I detested cocaine in those days. I thought it was disgusting. I thought, like, Jesus, I really, don't get me wrong, I was a pillhead, man. I went to clubs, I took ecstasy, fucking I loved it. No judgment. You can't judge. There shouldn't be judgment at all. If you're judging, just log off right now. Don't even fucking be part of this. I don't want. We don't need you on here. Love you. Mom. We love you. Sorry, Mom. We love you, and we'll chat in the morning. But don't judge. We've all gone through our shit. So it's not like anything was righter or wronger. How's that for good Rampart English? I mean, she'd be proud right now.
Rum talking.
It's that is a rum conversation if ever. But yeah, bro, Yerks ran it. I remember Yerks were running, and you're like, "Where's the blitz? Where's the blitz?" And I was like, "Are we making a braai right now?" And like, that's how naive I was. I didn't even know what blitz was. I didn't know what. On my life to God, I swear, I'm not kidding. I have nothing to hide anymore. People even know where I live. Why would I lie? I didn't know what cocaine was, and you guys ran in there like, "Oh, we're tripping up balls of. We need to straighten up with some cocaine." I was like, I don't know how to help you right now, but we've got a lot of alcohol and a lot of snacks. But weirdly, it's one of those things that just stick to mind. There's no embarrassment. There's no anything. It was just funny, bro.
Like that night, that whole day was one of the most memorable days of my life. And I remember, and it's so mad because I have blackouts about lots of situations because of the boozing and shit like that. But that night, I particularly remember sitting with you, going, "Come on, man, I know you've got. Come on, I know. Hey, man, come on." And then I thought you were holding out on me.
Right.
Like, literally, I thought you were holding out on me.
I had no idea what you're talking about.
And you were so gracious about it. You're saying, "Listen, Cito, man, really, if I had, I would give you. I would really give it to you. I have no qualms, but I don't. Like, I'm not. I don't have any. Like, And I was like, oh, come on, man. I know you're lying. And then I would see like Denim or Brent walking out of the bathroom, and I'm like,
oh, Brent, you got to have. Yeah.
So eventually Wade had fallen off his stool after that. And I was like, okay, let's go. So we did this train with our babes and Wade, and we weave, because by then the place is completely through the crowd. We get out to the entrance. We decide to have an impromptu shawarma. Wade falls over on somebody who's waiting in line. We throw him in the back of the bucky. I jump. I'm driving now, and during the drive, Wade sticks his head out the window and throws up. And because of all the brandy and cokes and stuff like that, he had sprued this beautiful black spray along the side of the back. And it was a complete night. I mean, and it doesn't end there. The story actually goes on and on. And I don't know if I should.
Yes, you should. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. Go more. People are dying.
My babe is saying no. I mustn't.
No, Linda.
My babe is saying no.
No. Linda doesn't know. She doesn't know.
No. Listen, Wade will kill me if I tell the rest of the story. Okay. I mustn't tell it.
Okay.
He'll kill me.
That is, first of all,
he's not here to defend himself.
No, but there's no defense necessary.
Let's just say train spotting.
There's no defense. There's no defense necessary is the main thing. So we just talk about our lives, bro, and that is the trippy thing. So so I'll immediately counter that with a story that I haven't shared to many. But so we did, there'll be a couple of people who will remember Ard and the Blowfish. Remember the band? And they played at
Super Sport Park.
No. God, where everyone goes on holiday. Plettenberg Bay, you're right. No, Plettenberg Bay, they were there. So we were opening for them. So we did this KIF show, and we clapped it, bro. The band, we were on fire, in those days. I mean, between Brent, Denim, and all of us, we cooked. We did. We had, we just hoid, whatever it was, whether it was cheesy as fuck, which I do believe to a degree. But we clapped it. We gave it our all, and we rocked it. So Hootie came on, massive fans, love all of them. We went to a place called The Cave in Plettenberg Bay. And it was the first time I remember
The Cave.
Yeah. And we had bouncers and everything. It was like a whole thing. It was like, you can't talk. You're not allowed to make eye contact with the talent. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, how are we going to pick up chicks? How are we going to pick up chicks if we can't make eye contact with them? It's like, I didn't know at all. So I ended up talking. I remember the guitarist going, man, you guys should come tour with us in the States. It'll be great. And I was like, oh, bro, I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea. I mean, how stupid is that? I was like, so that's how drunk I was. I was like, oh, no, I don't know if the record companies would agree. And I was like, we were so trapped. Imagine if we had toured with Crash, who was that? Hootie and the Blowfish in the States.
Hootie and the Blowfish.
Thanks for reminding me. Sorry, this rum is amazing, by the way. Imagine if we had a tour to them, there would have been a different outcome. Either way, my point is, same as the story about itself. So I leave, and I dyed my dreads green at that stage. Massive mistake, because you have to fry them dead with peroxide, so they were already dead.
And you have to keep it up.
No, well then whatever you do, the hair's dead. So I remember waking up on one of the trips to Germany, and the hostess had put like 3 dreadlocks over my arm as I slept, because they're starting to fall out because they're dead because of peroxide. That's another story. That was after that. But so this night we got bouncers, we're getting drunk with Hootie and the Blowfish. Legends. I love them to pieces. It was one of those defining moments. And we had a driver, we had bouncers, all sorts of. Eventually, even I had the wherewithal to go, okay, we are fucked. We need to leave. So we leave. I get in the front seats. Lead singer syndrome. I get in the front seat of the buggy. I roll the window down like this, and there's like 3 or 4 chicks at the entrance going, just Ginger! And I looked out and I just went, I just threw up all over I just threw up all over the side of the car. I was so please don't worry about any stories you're telling. We're just fucking talking shit. These are true stories. They're like, just Ginger. I was like,
That's your mama's favorite story, eh?
Thank God. I know she's not listening right now because she's actually up the coast in Azefontein, and I'm hoping to God she's not going to listen.
How's she doing, man?
Mama's good, man. Mama's great. She's right-wing Christian, still loves it, and you know what? She's had a beautiful. I don't want to say change her heart because I don't want to say anything, but she's just had a wonderful acceptance, which I've always battled with Christians because of the judgmentalness we've dealt with our whole lives. She's been incredible. She's amazing. She's accepted me for all my flaws and goodness, because the underlying of it is that we've been good, man. We've done what we can, like in our rock star chosen path. So she's been incredible. She actually 77. Took her own car, drove up to fucking Azefontein from Cape Town today. Like, I'm going to go and visit a friend. I'm like, yes, that's incredible. So that's amazing. So if ever your parents can do that,
nice, man.
I had to put like data on her phone so she could, in case she needed Waze, That's quite cool, bro. Okay.
That's good to hear, man. Fond memories of your mama too, man.
Yeah, totally, bro. I told her you were going to be on the show, and she was like, "Oh, I remember, man. He was in the back of the bucky when we were cruising. Remember those? That's yeah, bro. It's nuts.
Yeah, we're lifting. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Bro, nuts stories. Okay, so what I wanna do right now, just to bring this back to any set, bro. I could this particular podcast I could never stop because I love you so much, and I love how we're able to be just so fucking open, and we should be always. Do you want to do the reveal of who you think the 5K should go to? With I think we should let's just do it while we can still put sentences together.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Go for it.
Good point.
Thank you. Before I start railing, but
too late. Many years ago, I took up a second job fixing cell phones. I joined up with the guys, Warren, Lisha, and Troy, and those guys from Plum. They were working for a company that was based in Carfax, fixing cell phones, like secondhand cell phones and stuff like that. And they gave me a break while I needed other work because I wasn't making money out of rock and roll. And then I connected with a guy called Gabo Tlali, who ended up sitting next to me at the workstations, and we were doing like electronic shit, like soldering and refurbishing and stuff like that. And we really connected. I mean, he was like from a different side of life than I came from, but we connected. He when he found out that I was half Hispanic, he really magnetized or sort of gravitated toward me, and he was like, we just connected. We'd do lunches together and share our thoughts and views. And I kind of was like a music curator at the workshop. A lot of the guys were into their metal, other guys were into their sort of hip hop and kwaito and stuff like that in those days, like 2000, 2001. And anyway, we connected, and I really appreciated his passion for life and all that. He was living in Soweto at the time, and HIV positive, and he religiously would take his medication. He had, obviously given up boozing and things like that because it didn't work with his immune system. And I learned a lot from him about a lot. And I think he learned a lot about stuff through me as well. And somehow we've managed to cross paths over, since those days. I mean, it's now 20 years later. And I managed to reconnect with him recently over the past sort of year or so, 6 months or so. And since then, he's been married. He's got a kid or kids, and unfortunately, his wife has been battling with serious cancer, and she's now, I don't know if there is any sort of real kind of tangible hope, but they've been fighting. She's been going through chemo and radiation and stuff like that, and they're obviously financially struggling. But at the same time, he's been running a project for cancer patients where he's been helping them start up their own veggie gardens and become self-sustained, and feeding schemes. So he started this whole community project for cancer patients, self-sustaining, self-feeding program. And I would like to dedicate it. I'd like to dedicate that donation to him and whatever he's doing with that program, with that initiative. Like if I think I've been struggling or anybody else has been struggling, he's the first guy that comes to my mind. He's been in my heart and my mind for a long time now, and to still be flying that flag and still trying to do something good while his wife is dying and there's not much they can do.
No, dude, I can't even.
Is the most humbling thing to experience. So I'm sorry for all of those that have missed out. All the suggestions now.
No, listen, listen. They're all as important as the next. But it's your show. It's it's your choice. That motivation is beautiful. I'm gonna pop an email in the comments as to where this needs to go. So it's as simple as this. Check this. Mark at payjustnow.com, and you just email him, and he will get that money to your mate Martin. I think it's beautiful, and this is what this is about. It's a heartfelt thing. Bro, we are all. When I'm telling you as my mate, who you started the show going, wow, bro, you're doing all these things, and I'm telling you, I'm fucked. Can you imagine? Can you just imagine on the scales? I'm not saying like, can you imagine any worse? We are all in this together, and that's what I wanted to share with our guests. Is like, don't ever feel alone, because we are literally all fucked at the same time, regardless of. It's a whole nother conversation we can have. We can even talk about the celebrity conversation, which is quite fun because that's gone. Can you imagine? Can you name one celebrity that actually matters at all at the moment? At all, like at all. From U2 to fucking Axel to Depeche Mode to our favorites, they are nothing right now. They belong in this room and they talk to us about the shit that they're going through, people that they've lost, loved ones that they have no fucking control over, regardless of how well they were perceived to have done while we were growing up. So it's a very real conversation, brother. I love it.
Cool. I love it too, and I love this initiative. I think it's really powerful and significant, and I think a lot of people are looking for this. So thank you for hosting this, and thank you for initiating this. And this the sponsorship thing is really, really cool and special. And it's so mad. Like it takes a tragedy or a pandemic to sometimes just put things into perspective. And as much as celebrity and fame and all that other crap is so frivolous and meaningless, at the same time, the value of music and the power of music and the significance of music to individuals is also something that we have to look at. Like we've put so much what's the word, false value to
it.
Yes,
that's right.
With regards to fame and followers and money and all that kind of thing. But music to me is a lot more than what the industry has been pumping out at us, especially media and all of that. Like everybody has their own experience of music, and it means different things to everyone. And that is something that you can never take away, no matter how decapitated or paralyzed the industry has made us through streaming, through the devaluing of songs and in monetary value. Like the real substance, the real value in music and songs will never be taken away, no matter what goes down.
No, bro. No, that's the thing. We write these things infinitum. It's like they're there. They're not going anywhere, brother. So what you've created, the legacy that you, in your own right, and then with the power of your beautiful friends in Vonnegut, what you guys have done to the South African landscape has been beautiful. And people will, as much as they know it now, they'll look back on it and go, Jesus, that was very fucking important. Like what you guys did. You didn't even know. We were all just in a fueled up rage of not even knowing. But we look back now and we know that the intentions were good. And we've left something cool. And and you guys in particular, you as my mates, like, bro, influential. I could safely say that, there's so many cogs that fuel you and allow you to do what you end up doing. I can safely say that if I hadn't have had my time with you at school, I can honestly say it. Like, I don't know if I would have done music, bro, because I wouldn't have been led or guided or naturally nudged that way. No. But hear where that's coming from. No, hear where it's coming from.
I know where it's coming from.
Do you know what I mean?
Maybe you would have done more like Right Said Fred or something like that. But like,
in the nude, and a little bit more lip syncing, which could have come in handy every now and then. But you know what I'm saying? So our trajectory has been exactly, if you look back at it. And okay, so I'm going to be philosophical for a while. Can I do some?
Likewise. I think if it wasn't for those times, I mean, do you remember that Valentine's concert that we had put on with our bands, with our makeshift bands, and like a Valentine concert with rock bands playing?
I think Guns N' Roses, dude.
And then my friend who DJ'd with the CD Walkman, which didn't have a power supply, was on a battery, and he ran out of power on the fucking CD Walkman. Anyway, if it wasn't for those years and us encouraging each other and inspiring each other, you're right. We wouldn't be where we are now.
Yeah.
We'd probably be doing something else.
Yeah. Whether it would have been right or wrong. 100%. Thank you for that, bro. You're a very important cog in the life that has led me to where I am today, and I know, and I appreciate that I may be one of yours as well. It's weird how it all works out. What we have to do. I was trying to philosophize. Oh, again, I'm gonna go back. I actually remember this. This is weird. I don't have any memory, so I actually remember what I wanted to say. What I want to share with people is that at the end of all our shit, when we deal with anxiety, when we doubt ourselves, when we panic, we must remember that however it turns out is actually, we need to trust that that's actually how it was always going to be, because we've actually got the shit figured out. And that's one of the weirdest things to be at peace with, because you are in such a fluster in the moment. You're like, oh my God, pandemic, no money, musician, are you fucking kidding me? 27 dogs, 13 cats. And there's just no fucking ways that I'm not going to figure this shit. But when you look back at it a few months later, you go, oh, hang on. I actually had the shit figured out all the time. And that's the truth. That is very much the truth of kind of rock stardom, or rock stardom is such a ridiculous title, but the choice of what we chose to be musicians is if you want to break it down to a more humble term, we chose that. There's risks to it, we don't have retirement annuities, but you know what? We live in the fucking moment, man, and I commend you for doing that and choosing that.
That's more important.
Bro, that's all we have. That's all we have. Look at this pandemic that we're at. Like, what have you saved up for something that you don't know? You can't even go to fucking Europe right now. What do you have all the money in the world for? You can't leave. For a while ago, you couldn't go to Eastern Cape. So what do you know what I mean? From Cape Town. So, obviously a fine line between being irresponsible now and then and also having shit, and also just living your truth, doing what you're doing. And I think for me, a recurring theme is just trust your process. You actually fucking have your shit sorted out, believe it or not. I know it seems hard, and it's hard, but if you look back at it, you're going to go, oh, I was actually nowhere near as flustered or as out there as I thought I was. Right?
Yeah. And I think a lot of the time we take the full, and we should take responsibility for our lives, but it works synchronized with the universe, and you're not living isolated in this storm. You're living with everything else, and trust what's out there supporting you. And it's like faith, I suppose, in many ways. But life, no matter how much you got your shit together or not, life is gonna do its own thing. And if you resist it, that's usually where the shit hits. Go with it and you embrace it and just trust. Things do work out.
Yeah.
But easier said than done.
Right.
Sometimes we don't have a choice.
Bro, I'm just gonna add on that. We actually never have a choice, and one of the greatest gifts that I've realized is that the more we realize, or the more we think we know what's going on, if you're actually an astute scholar of that process, the more you are guaranteed that you don't have a fucking clue. This is the more I process stuff, and the more I like to think I'm trying to be enlightened, the more I actually get closer to the fact that I'm convinced that I know fucking nothing. And weirdly, in that moment, there's a lot of freedom in it. I know this is the beginning of a whole nother fucking podcast that we can do, and I look forward to having you back. Do you know what I mean? But like, those people who walk around like, oh, I know what's going on. I've got my finances sorted. I've got my 401k, and I've got my this. Okay, lekker, cool. And what about a pandemic? And what about when you're lost, when your loved one is lost? And what about this? And how many times did you spend in the moment with someone that you didn't have a chance to do again? Did you have a shit figured out then? So anyway, it's a whole story. This is definitely now beautiful Japanese whiskey and rum starting to talk, which I love. That's the point of it, Martin. I kid you not. That's the fucking point. That's why I want you here. I miss you as a bro, as a human. The comments are wonderful. Thank you so much, everyone, for sharing that you care. I'm sorry to say it doesn't matter. This is me and my bro hanging out right now, and I'll show up some comments every now and then. And we gave some money away to someone super deserving. But all I care about is you and Linda right now, and your 27 dogs, and your 13 budgies, and your 14. You actually have to stop adopting so many animals, Martin. I'm a bit worried. I'm a bit concerned.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that while we can, we will. And happy wife, happy life. And but you know what? I feel very fulfilled. Having all these animals has also helped me. I think that it's so weird. They've sort of made up they've sort of balanced out the negativity of not being able to leave your home and not being able to socialize with other people. Like there's been a huge benefit of spending so much time with our animals. And totally. They are so rewarding, and they're so appreciative of the love and the attention. So they have also been helping. A big,
help you get through this. Yeah.
To the beast.
Who knew that your current configuration, the solid partner that you've chosen, and I wanted to say this longer when you talked about how you and Linda had been mates for so long. That's the old story of how best mates become the best partners in the world. Like so there's no secret to the fact that you guys were mates from the outside for so long and then became partners. It's one of the oldest stories that we know. Like how wonderful. Like those are your best chums. Your chums become your partners, and you guys are living examples of that. It's fucking rad.
It could have been you and me, Ard.
I'm so glad I moved to Cape Town. although the way you've aged with your hair, fucking hell, bro. I could easily mistake. I'm blind. You've got soft skin and long hair. I mean, like, hold on. Actually, let me just see who I've been talking to, bro.
And rum.
Hold on, wait. I've got to do this. Wait. Shh.
Well, take your headphones off first. Whoa!
Wait, I got to do it again. One more time. Check it out. Wait. Your fucking glasses can't do this. Check this out.
It's amazing, man.
I don't know why that tickles me so.
It's like a dub rim shot. Love it.
Okay, now to try and get these things on. Okay, wait. Oh God, this was a terrible choice. Who does that? Oh my God, you're as beautiful as I fucking remember you. It's even better. Oh my God, the whole time I've been looking at a blank. Flattery gets me everywhere.
Flattery gets you everywhere.
Oh my boy, I love you. Okay. So can I move on to?
I love you too.
Yeah, totally, bro. Are you joking? I'm gonna pour one more out for. May we? Do you have any Japanese left?
Can I pour myself one?
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
Go.
Go tell another joke.
I don't have any. I've just got my second album to talk about. All right. Okay, hold on. Guys, thank you so much. This is so rad. Under the bridge, Ard and Cito. Yeah, that
So
could be
Linda's
cool.
gonna pour it for me.
Oh, Linda, what a champion. Okay, so I'm going to do this. We've just gone through it. I can't see which way the screen is. I think it's... Anyway, it doesn't matter. We've now what we've now officially gone beyond the point where people should really be logging in. Yeah, no, people should be fucking off right now. Like, this is the longest podcast already, and we've actually got a really good sustained viewership. Obviously, people are incredibly bored of the sauna that's happening at the moment, or I don't know what's going on.
Oh fuck! I wonder what he's about to say.
Well, we're gonna look at. Does anyone know what happened? Grunty.
Hey, Franny.
Grunty and Franny. Ah, cool. What? Jeff, who are you barking at? Oh, we haven't put the alarm on. Oh shit. We live in a world where we got to do stuff like this. Okay, check out. So I'm in a dungeon.
Wow.
I'm in a
Did
dungeon.
Jeff just tell you need to turn the alarm on?
Yeah.
Fuck, man, that's amazing.
See, why do you say that like you sound surprised? Jeff, this is my son. He's saying, Dad, it's like you've been talking to your fucking rampart mate for too long now, and it's.
Thanks, baby.
Cheers, Linda. Thank you, darling.
Huh?
Grant can tell the rampart cowboy.
I know he was saying it.
This we know.
At Facebook, I know. Grant is a Facebook.
Grant is a legend. We had Guinness like 2 days ago. So he lives in Hart Bay, bro. He's a champion. We love him, Granty.
And my son lives in Hart Bay.
What?
Daniel.
What the even?
No, Daniel and Eileen.
Why have you not told me about the skullduggery? Okay, hold on. I'm trying to put the alarm on still. Check it. Wait, there it is. Jeff, will you just go and check if the purple light's on, and then just come back and just shake your tail? No, that's not gonna. No, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Okay, we're good.
Okay, so if the purple light's on,
yeah,
wag your tail. If it's not on, take a dump on the floor.
Eat all the biltong. Perfect. Done. Beautiful. Okay. Well, we got a healthy relationship. Okay, let's get Jeff back in the picture. We have to. Hold on. It's time. It's only time. Oh God, I can't find my mouse cursor. This rum is so good. Wait. Oh shit. It's literally gone. My mouse is disconnected. That's great. Nothing. Okay. I don't even know how to end this broadcast because I got no mouse.
Oh. So we're just gonna carry on.
Should I take my glasses off? Maybe it's because my glasses are on.
Yeah, maybe that'll help. Maybe your glasses are plugged into your USB or something.
Okay, wait, come on.
No, sorry.
No, man, this is ridiculous. Hold on. Wait. Ah, there we go. It's just super slow. What's up with that shit?
You see those paintings behind me?
Yeah. So that's the story. While I'm trying to get my mouse to move more than 1 second a minute.
So those paintings are oil paintings that I did in high school.
Shut the front door.
And I wanted you to show your mate Arno, because I know he's such a brilliant artist. And I envy him for having that as a beautiful sideline.
No, but you shouldn't. Hold on. Show us what you got. You shouldn't envy.
So, no, I'm not envy. I'm just,
Yeah. No, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. Sorry. Wrong word. Bro, is that your shit?
Do you remember the artist? Do you remember the? Oh, fuck, man. Can't get this.
No, that looks good. That's great.
Right.
That's great. That's good.
But do you remember that artist Bob Ross, American artist that would give like sort of like these half-hour lessons on TV in the States? Big afro, white dude with afro and a beard. He did that whole fluffy white clouds that was like MTV had sampled and used as one of their links or whatever. Anyway, I learned from him how to oil paint. Oh wow, Jeff, how's that?
Okay, cool. Carry on with the story. So Bruce, so that's your stuff. Are you joking?
So that's like from or so, and at 8. I like snowscapes.
Bro, I love that. I think it's beautiful. So are you selling any of the stuff?
Yeah, that's my kind of pride and joy. But yeah, what was that?
Bro, are you selling any of this, or is it just for you?
No, I don't know. I suppose I'm hanging on to it. I can't sell it. It's more sentimental than it is.
But how many pieces of
value.
How many pieces of this work do you have?
Not many. So from high school, just those 2, and then I've got some dodgy drawings or whatever. But I a few years ago, I think about 8 years ago or so, I donated a painting that I made towards I can't remember the charity. Like all these celebs that had donated these paintings, and somebody actually bought mine. That was so cool.
What do you mean someone actually bought it? Of course they would. If they'd be retarded not to. How much did you sell it for?
It was $500, which went all to charity, and it was so it felt so good being up, having my painting up with all these like well-known artists.
Bro, can you imagine how much that would be worth right now? Like right now, like a 500 rand painting from fucking Martin. Are you kidding me? I can tell you right now that I would buy that back from that bastard for a fucking lot more. Sorry,
at least $600.
550 final offer. Are you joking?
At least.
No, I know. Obviously, I'm joking. I'm glad they supported it. But that's what it is, man. It's rad. It's your art. Are you kidding? It's as cool as Arna's. I think Arna's done a great job. He is an incredible artist, but we all are, bro. And that's the point of this whole conversation. Okay, I want to move on towards. We're not finishing. I could say all night because I've got rum, and because I got you, and I got Jeff. Look at that face. Look at that fucking face.
Man,
are you kidding?
Super cute, man.
What am I gonna do the day that part of the show is gone? There.
No, you don't even want to think about it.
I know we're not
don't
thinking
even
about
think about it.
When that part of the show is not.
You'll never be ready for it, man.
No, I won't. I'll freak the fuck out.
You'll never be ready for it.
That, in case you're wondering, that is Jeff. That's all I care about. And some other things. Okay, hold on. What I want to ask you, I have to get back to it. Okay, some social awareness stuff. Sorry to bring it back, but I do. And I'm not sponsored by anyone, but I am passionate about the ocean. We've spoken about sailing. I care about the planet. I think we're in massive fucking trouble, dude. Like, we are in huge trouble. There is so much plastic in the ocean. David Attenborough says we have 10 years left to make a climate change that's going to be irrevocable if we don't. What are you doing? I'll give you some time to think about it while I tell you what I'm doing. What are you doing in your way? And I know Linda is super conscious. I know you are as well. So you're probably streets ahead of me even. What are you doing day to day to lessen your carbon footprint? I'll tell you my examples while I know you don't even need to think of yours. But like me, obviously the obvious reusable bag in the fucking car for groceries. Fuck the plastic. Us as musos. Oh shit! Jeff's changed his position. He needs a new camera. We need to get a follow camera for. Oh, look at that. Oh,
yeah.
Shit.
You need to up your game. Oh, there we go.
No, I need to up my game. All right, this is a joke of it. This is a joke of a show. So my other thing I do, and we are guilty of this as musicians, is we get on stage and we have crates of single-use waters available because we singers. We need water. Martin, dude, that needs to stop. Can you pledge with me, please, tonight? That needs to stop. You need to go. Please pledge with me tonight. Yeah. You go, and I'll show you. Here's my example. This is a beautiful gift from Eileen. So I've got this. This is like a stainless steel made on NASA. It's made of real helicopter pieces, but you don't need shit like that. Wow. Get a reusable bottle. Get a reusable bottle.
Yeah.
put fucking water in it, and don't
Yeah.
use the single-use plastic bottles anymore. I carry this around with me. I'm not joking. I now carry this around with me wherever I go. Like, I'm not joking. Like, this is what I do. And like, I'm conscious when I walk into the shop and I'm super thirsty. I can't reach for that little tiny bottle of water anymore because it's gone. So if we're gonna make the mistake, of which we make often, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying every time I go to the spa I remember, or Woolies or wherever, I remember my bag. I forget almost more often than none. But
like 90% of the time, if you can do it without getting a new fresh plastic bag, like Linda and I have this thing, like if we don't remember our reusable bags,
we buy them.
We just carry all the shit to our car.
Or buy new ones.
We just carry all the shit. We just like all loose. We just buy. We just. Linda and I are a little bit more thrifty like that. We've got a cupboard full of reusable bags. There's no excuse. But if we do forget, then we just carry all the fucking loose shit to our car.
Well done.
Even if we use a trolley to take it to our car and just dump it there, we put it into our bag. We put it into whatever is necessary, and it's a small change, but for us, we've been doing it for about 10 years or so, and I'd like to think that it's making a small difference. The whole straw idea,
bro,
there's no need for straws, and if we do, then it's got to be those biodegradable ones or whatever. But it's not even a thing in our lives to have a straw with our drinks. Like, I don't even think the drinks that we have require straws. Use glass as much as possible. Packaging when you're going to the shops, try to buy stuff that's not that doesn't require lots of packaging. Triple wrap shit. Like, try to buy in bulk, refills, things like that.
So when you go to a restaurant, you literally just tell the waiter, you literally go to you tell the waiter, you go, I don't need a straw. Thank you for bringing the straw with a glass of water. I don't need a freaking straw right now. I will, if I need one, I'll ask you for it, and I don't. Anyway, that's my little tangent. I've always gone because I'm passionate about the ocean. You guys are
you're right.
Our streets ahead. I love it. If we can share that sentiment as much as we can, because we fuck up all the time. I fuck up all the time. I walk into the Woolies, I'm like, oh God, I forgot all my boots. My boot is full of reusable bags, and I walk in.
Musos.
Still musos, where I'm like, oh God, Rampart, you cursed me. You didn't love me. And then Jeff lies there like that, and he goes, oh Dad, I'm so disappointed in you. I wish I could have chosen another castle to live in, and I will not sail away on another.
Exactly what he's thinking.
That's exactly. You can see that. Look at him going, Jesus, this is hell, and I need to leave immediately as soon as I can. If anyone could come and save me, that'll be great. But brother, that's
Jacques Cousteau would not be like that.
Brother, this has been so cool. You've literally been one of my favorites for sure, because I know apart from our, which we discovered, 30-year-old friendship, we're incredibly like-minded. I love you and Linda to pieces. You guys are dog lovers and animal lovers, which we all are. Thanks for giving that money away to the person that you're going to give to. We'll sort that out one more time. Brought to you by payjustnow.com. Guys, I'm not kidding. Click this link, payjustnow.com. Sign up. It's ridiculous. It's free. They give you instant credit. Even if your credit is bad, you get 3 months to pay for something that you wanted. No interest. It's a complete no-brainer for me. It's an amazing sponsor to have had from the word go. I'm so grateful for them having shown the faith in me. And you, Martin, for validating the show, and to see you again means the world to me. I appreciate you and love you, bro.
Oh man, you've made my year so far, if not my past 2 years with this great hookup. It's so mad. Like, especially in the early days when we were all on our missions, our musical endeavor missions, and we kind of took each other for granted or I did anyway.
Yeah, we all did.
And there's guys from our neck of the woods like Ashton Knight, that I've met, I've reconnected with over the past sort of 10 or 5 years or so. And in those days when we were all sort of starting out and all that, we were kind of like rivals,
Yeah.
And quite silly in that sense. We were like, we're competing with each other, we're jealous of each other, and all that kind of crap.
Yeah, it does not
And
mean.
I'm being sort of extremely honest, but
I love it.
nowadays I'm so appreciative of having people like you in my life, and especially in those days, and grateful that you're still rocking it, and that you still, you're still doing things 150%, and it just inspires us all to do the same, and to outdo ourselves. Keep up your great work that you're doing. That fucking busking for charity during the pandemic a few months back, it almost feels like a year back, that you were doing in Hout Bay.
It's wild.
That was just so fucking amazing, man. So inspiring. The amount of money that you've raised, the amount of awareness that you raised. That's what we should be doing with our roles, and with our lives. We should be doing that kind of shit. That's the kind of role that music has to play, in many ways, and you're doing it. So thank you, Arturo Marteo.
My brother, the biggest love in the world. Please give the biggest kiss, not too smoochy from my side, to Linda, and definitely to one of the dogs. But okay, definitely for sure. My boy, the biggest love on earth. Everyone who's listening, Martin, my brother from high school, who fucking started, he did Wonderboom and has written songs, taught me how to play guitar, is a soul of earth, as you've realized. Thank you for joining me tonight. Let's do it again soon, because I feel like we haven't even started touching on what we could talk about in a night. That's a beautiful thing about this, man.
Absolutely, man. You've got my number, and I look forward to the next conversation, brother. Thank you, everybody who joined. I hope it wasn't too self-indulgent, and I hope you had a good laugh. And yeah, God bless you all.
God bless. Thank you, brother. Love you, boy. Cheers.
Cheers.
Sure, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's the rum. It's probably the rum. Oh, here's another name that I need to quickly. Oh, this is huge, Derek. I wish you would call in now, man. I'm gonna give you 2 seconds to call in, okay, on this, while I try and wax lyrical through it all. First of all, how rad, Martin Cito. Derek, call me, bro. Derek, you got a big story in my life. Copy and paste this thing into your browser and call us onto the show. People must understand what Derek Sasson meant to me in my life. A very big inspirational guitarist. And you just come and saying it's inspirational. But we are drunk. It's the end of the last show. Next week, I've got Zolani on Wednesday. I've got Dr. Weed essay. We're going to talk about weed. And here's something that you guys will never believe, and I don't give a shit because we've got Jeff to verify it. I couldn't roll a joint if my life depended on it. I don't care how much you laugh at me right now. I couldn't. But I believe in the powers of the good plants. I love it very much. So I have nothing against it. I had dreadlocks my whole life. I'm not a smoker, believe it or not. So we're going to have Dr. Weed essay. That's Wednesday. Zolani earlier, Dr. Weed later. And then Karen Zoid on Thursday. Are you joking? And then the week after that, we've got Dave from the Kiffness. We've got Khan from the Politons. We've got Jack Parrow. It's all going on here. We're just going to talk cuck like this as we have. Can you use a pipe? Odd. Not yet. But Derek, come on, Derek Sasson. We need you right now. I'm going to give you 2 more seconds. Otherwise, I have to hang up. This is the longest podcast we've had. You guys are amazing. If you could just do me one favor, share this. Do watch parties. Do whatever you can to spread the news. Let's spread love. Let's spread hope and positivity, because it's a fuck up. We're going through some weird shit right now, but we don't need to, So we are here together. You guys are legendary. I'm gonna count down, Derek, from 10, 9 and 9.5, Okay, Derek, I love it. How, bro? Copy and paste that link on my thing, on my comments in the thing. Copy and paste it into your browser. Is Patriots now international? I don't really know, Storm. That's a good question. I would think so. No, I don't think it is. It's for local vendors. So what they've done is they've made a deal with local vendors in South Africa, like Cape Union, Martin, Solomon, and people. So it's not international is the answer, but it's a fantastic concept. Zero interest. Derek, if you can't copy and paste this comment that I had where it says Ard Matthews guest.ecam, copy it into your browser, preferably Chrome or one or the other, and just click, and it's get you in the phone call. Otherwise, I'm going to have to hang up. This has been the longest phone call session I've had, and it's been amazing. And I need to go. So, Derek, we'll have you on. I just want to tell you the story is that you influenced me hugely. I watched you. I'm going to go 92, 93. Freaked me the fuck out. You're a talent beyond. Everyone is watching are legends. I love you all. Thank you so much for supporting this. Please spread the word. I will see you next week again. Derek, big love. I'll get you on. Don't worry, boy. Cheers, everyone.